Peter Griffin singing along. Two Endangered Mammals, episode 42. The number of the one and only Mr. Jackie Robinson. Also, happy Pride Month, everybody.
Yeah.
So here we go. We're about to get things underway.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
I don't know if it's just my phone, but Instagram is doing that.
So, the rotating thing. It might just be. It's not doing it to me.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
All right.
Once we start going here. Now you got me scared to hit the button. Oh man. Oh boy. Man, Pun got me all scared, got me all worked up right now. Look at that. Don't tread on anyone. Oh boy, here we go. Welcome everybody to this 42nd episode of the Two Endangered Mammals podcast, the #1 podcast in my duplex. I am your host, Mr. Tiger Adinaldo. With me, as always, is the one and only Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda. How are you, sir?
I'm all right.
I'm a little stuffy, I'm not gonna lie.
Are you?
Went to Walmart today and they had the air conditioning blasting.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
You know.
All right.
Oh, man. Chenga just said our smiling faces are not on. There we are. We're here.
Yeah.
Just had to do the little intro picture. It's Pride Month, as everybody might know. So I put up a quick don't tread on anyone. I agree with that. I can work with that. Mm-hmm. Don't tread on nobody. Unless they're into that. Some people are into that kind of thing, you know? Oh, man, we got ourselves a show. We got some things to discuss. There's actually some interesting things that have been happening out there that I didn't put on the show notes, but we'll talk about them. But there's some interesting things that are going on. Surprisingly, it's one of those days where like everything just kind of works with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? How you feeling? Yeah, just yeah. This is the first. Now, actually, you said I'm doing well, but you feeling I've never known you to feel
just in a funk. You know?
It happens. It happens. Hopefully, this show will get you up out of that funk, or get you.
I'll be out of it for like the 2 hours we do the show.
Yeah,
and then
or get you into the funk.
There you go.
I live for the funk. I die for the funk. Oh man. Well. While I have you here and have you lifted a little bit, let's go ahead and tell the good people, if they wanted to get in touch with you, the limited resources that they have in order to do so.
Instagram, Snapchat, Discord at Pun-Fu-Panda.
Boom, just like that. Yep. And soon to be one day Facebook again. Hopefully, I'm hoping. If you want to reach out to me, you can catch me at Oh, yeah, it's on there. Yep. Tiger39. That's THAIGER 39. On Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Discord. Although you got to put some numbers behind my name after you do it. Discord's weird like that. It's such a weird thing. You catch me on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Farmers Only, Tinder, Christian Mingle. Although I might have been banned from Christian Mingle.
Oh, shit. Not too Christian-y?
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't being too much too Christian adjacent. Anywhere the media is of a social variety
and where there's a handle,
you can catch me at Tiger39. Once we're done with the show, if you want to watch it later, you can just go to youtube.com/Tiger39 and it's arranged in playlists. If you want to listen to the show after the fact, which I usually get it uploaded pretty quick once we're done. Yeah. Pretty quick. Yeah. Just go to your favorite podcasting streaming platform of choice and search for Two Endangered Mammals, and we'll be right there. You'll see the tables. Mm-hmm. You'll see what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We're going to have ourselves a good time today. Yep. We might listen to some music in the background all show. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling this. The weather's finally nice. Right? Yeah. Might listen to some chill vibes in the background. Chenga said, "What's up to you?"
What up, Chengas?
Let me go ahead and do these shout outs really quickly. First, I got to go to my page and pull up the live stream so I can see who's in the chat. Do you have anybody over on
Instagram?
Instagram land?
I got me. Tiger's Eye Media.
Oh, Tiger's Eye Media is there? Okay. And let me blow it up for you too.
Yeah. And then is it Milo S. Bartez 14?
Sounds good.
Well, I didn't know. Like, I didn't want it. Like, if it.
Yeah, you didn't want to mess up.
Assuming it was
name.
The S is the middle initial, maybe. I'm hoping.
Probably. Hold on, let me turn my volume down. We got
and then we got Brittany Martin 3.
Oh,
also.
Brittany's in the chat.
Yep.
Oh shit. I feel like we have our captions auto generating, and I do not like that.
Okay.
So I am going to undo that if I can. I tell you, man. It's if it ain't one thing, it's another.
The other.
If it ain't one thing. So I was today I was like I was riding in the car.
Yeah.
And hold on, we're about to do the shout outs. I'm gonna do the rest of the shout outs as soon as I get these captions turned off. Because that's not how we gets down. We don't be rolling with the captions. If you can't hear what we saying, then boom, turned off. There we go. All right, bet. So I was rolling with let me do my shout outs for Facebook real quick. So we have my sister Liz
what up,
in
Liz?
the chat. Then we got Gonzo.
What up?
We got my homie Changus.
What up, Changus?
And then we got Mindy.
What up, Mindy?
Who I missed on the island. I was out on the island and she wasn't out there.
Oh shit!
So I was kind of upset about that, Mindy, that you weren't out on the island this past weekend. But she had told me she wasn't going to be out there. We also got Miss Bozak. Get the Bozak. Get the Bozak. Get the Bozak.
What up, Britt? What up, Layla?
And then we got Jenna Jeanette.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Hit the wrong button for her. She said, "What up?"
Yeah.
And then Bozak said, Layla said hi. Mm-hmm. Oh, you can see that because you got the chat in front of you.
What up, Layla?
What up, Layla? How's it going? What's shaking? We got nobody in Twitch yet, but I feel like DJ Raven will be showing up later.
On Instagram, Peppy No Neck popped up.
Oh, Peppy No Neck is here.
And he did notify us that he was.
He told us he was here?
Yeah.
I'm with that. Mandy Yams is there.
Yep.
That's my homie. She's I think, Mandy, are you purple belt yet?
Oh shit. Okay.
In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or are you still blue? Not sure, but first of all, let me blow it up for her before she fucking taps me out or some shit. Oh man. Yeah, man, it's I had an interesting weekend, man. Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
Good time. Did y'all do the traditional picture
at
the angel sign? Good shit. Mm-hmm. Did y'all post it?
Yeah,
Oh, you posted it? Okay. Yeah. You know what? I saw you post it, but I didn't know if that was an older one.
No, that was updated.
That was
I think
updated?
Tommy posted it too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Brittany just liked the stream.
Cool. Thank you, Britt.
Appreciate you, Brittany. It's good to know that the notifications are coming through.
Marcelo Paulino.
Oh. What's up,
Instagram.
man? How are you?
What up?
Yeah, we got some people over there on Instagram. That's where the party's at right now. Okay. I had to clear my my chest area. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was an interesting weekend, man. Mother Nature tried to fight tooth and nail. Like, they're finally lifting everything where people can come out, and Mother Nature was like,
you know what?
Not so fast.
I'm not done yet.
Mother Nature was like, not so fast.
Have a good time this weekend, huh? Not till Sunday and Monday.
Right. I was supposed to be on the island Friday through Sunday.
Yep.
And I got up to go out there Friday, and I called myself being early. Because I know this storm comes every year.
Yeah.
Around this same time. Mm-hmm. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get up early and get out there.
There you go.
I figured I'd get out there like 9.
There you go.
Yeah, the last ferry went at 6:30 a.m. The wind was crazy. Because I checked, because Josh, the owners out there, was like, yeah, you might want to check the site. So I checked the site, and they're like, yeah, we're suspending trips right now.
Yeah.
We'll keep you posted. And they were like, we're not confident that it's gonna
that
we're gonna actually do any other trips for the rest of the day. Right. And I was like, oh man, what a bummer. And I was like, I knew it was gonna happen. I should have went out. But the thing of it is, it's good because if I would have went out there, because I was going to leave at like 4 a.m.
Okay.
And just kind of go out there and chill until the ferry started. If I would have got out there at 6:30, I would have just been on an island like alone. Yeah. Not alone, but just with the rest of the workers because we wouldn't have opened the club because there was no tourists.
Yep.
So I was able to get out there Saturday, and let me tell you, I got out there, so I got in line at 2:30.
Yeah, I want to know how this went.
So because I was taking my car, because I had my gear, I got in line at 2:30.
Okay.
My guy, I did not get on the boat until 8:30.
Jesus.
I was on the 8:30 boat, bro. Yeah. 6 hours?
6 hours, man.
6 hours I waited in my car. Oh, Mama Bowman is in the chat. She said, hey, checking in for a minute.
What up, Bowman?
She's at a fast pitch game right now.
Cool.
Well, hey, Miss Bowman, how are you?
Yeah, thank you for stopping by.
Soon to be changing her name to Buckeye Bowman, Buckeye Mom Bowman. Oh man.
A means 912.
Oh,
is on Instagram.
You know what's strange is like, so when you chat with people on Instagram, it shows you their actual name, right?
Yeah.
So whenever I see people's screen names, I have no idea who they are.
Yeah, me neither.
Like I'm sure I know them.
Yeah.
But when I see their screen names, like I'm like, I don't recognize the screen name. But we show love anyway.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
We're showing love anyway. Yeah, man. I waited for 6 hours in my car. And I will say this. Thank God for Greg, right? For helping me get that screen upgrade done. Because I was watching Netflix. And thank God. And you know what? Thank you to Greg. Thank you to T-Mobile for my unlimited data. Right?
Yes.
Oh. Megan, I'm not hating on the Buckeye Mama name.
No.
I'm just waiting for you to switch it. I'm just waiting for the time that you show up and we see Buckeye Mama and we're like, who the hell is that? Oh, okay. Why would we hate on the Buckeye Mama? I don't got no dog in the fight right now. So
you ain't gonna get no hate for this way.
Yeah. And Pun ain't gonna hate. So
maybe if it was like,
wait, isn't Brutus back there on that wall somewhere? I feel like there's something Ohio State back there.
Maybe not that one.
Yeah, maybe not that one. I thought he was back there somewhere. Ah well. Yeah, well. Close enough. It's an Ohio staple. Yeah. Yeah, thank God for T-Mobile and my unlimited data. And when you're out that way, a lot of times you jump on Canada's network. And the thing with T-Mobile, and T-Mobile obviously doesn't sponsor us. The thing with T-Mobile is when I go on Canada's network, T-Mobile is like, "Hey, we see you're in Canada. No worries, you still got unlimited data."
Look at that.
So I'm like, "Sweet."
Look at that,
bro. I caught up on so much anime.
There you go.
I was just watching Netflix the whole time.
Yeah.
The dudes behind me or 2 cars back, like they got up and like walked up and they were like, "Are you watching TV in there?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, and I was like, "You want to hop in?" I'm like, "I'm watching." I'm watching anime, and they were like, "Can we?" I was like, "Yeah." And I guess in their vehicle, the air conditioner wasn't working. Oh. And I'm like, "Ooh, that would have been miserable." Because here's the thing: it wasn't that it was hot out, but the sun was beaming.
Yeah.
So it made it feel hotter than what it was. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So yeah, they hung out for a little bit, and then they left. And then what's funny is when I was DJing, this dude came up. Let me clean my nose. This dude came up to the booth. Oh, Goya Rice and Beans is in the chat, and also
what up?
Ducky has graced us with his presence. Also for Ducky.
What up, Ducky?
Ducky, happy belated Memorial Day. Thank you for your service, sir. Thank you very much. Megan said, "I hope the cast goes swimmingly today." Yes, thank you. Time to coach. She's about to get a coach on. Okay.
Get that W.
Yeah, get that dub. Get that dub. Yeah, so this dude comes up to me. Yeah. And he goes, "You drive a black BMW, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "Dude, we were behind you for 6 hours." Because they were in a Jeep that were behind me. He was like, "Yeah, we were behind you for 6 hours." And I was like, "Oh," he goes, "I saw your name on the wall." Yeah. And he was like, "We saw your license plate. We just put 2 and 2 together." And this was Sunday. Okay. And he was like, Were you DJing here on Saturday too?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "That's what we thought, but we were kind of drunk." He's like, "We were kind of drunk." Sherb is in the chat.
Oh yeah. What up, Sherb?
My man, 50 grand. Yeah. Ducky said, just listening in for a quick one. Still working. Oh, still getting your work on, huh? Yeah. I mean, people, you got a job. People do that. Our job is podcasting. Well, you're UPS, but still, once you're done there, we're just biding our time to where Pun retires and then just podcast full time. It would be wild, because you're the one out of the two of us that never even thought ever that they would be podcasting. Yeah. What would be hilarious is if I quit one day and you just went on to start 4 other podcasts, started guest appearing on other people's shit.
Maybe that, but to do my own, nah.
I just think it would be. It would be so amazing.
It would definitely be
if one day, some huge like Joe Rogan reaches out. Hey, is Pun available to come be on? And you're on all these huge podcasts. And you're the one that was no, I'm not really into
right.
Oh man, it would be funny.
Can I bring Tiger?
that would literally make my day. If people started reaching out to you for you to be on their podcast, that would make my day. Oh man, yeah, I'm all stuffed up, man. I went to Walmart and made the mistake of walking in there with short sleeves. And I got a freaking rag right here.
There you go.
Made the mistake of walking in with short sleeves, and they had the air conditioning blasting, and you know how I am with sudden changes of temperature.
Oh yeah,
it almost makes it seem like I have a cold, but I don't. But I'll be sneezing and I'll get all stuffy, and I walked in there, dude, and it was like walking into winter.
Okay,
it was super cold. I don't know what they were doing, man, but it was mad cold in there. And obviously I got my ahas and I got some water. I got some. So I made a mistake.
Oh boy. Airplane88.j just joined.
Oh, okay.
What up?
What up, airplane? Aeroplane. Avial. Sometimes being supportive is not the move. You don't need to take it. Sometimes you don't need to take it as far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, you can support your friends that are running marathons, and you ain't got to get out there and run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can support my gay friends without sucking a dick. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I can do that. I can support my OnlyFans friends without selling pictures of my butthole. You know what I mean? You could do that. It's possible. It's possible.
It is possible. Yeah.
So me being supportive, Toby said make some hot tea with some ginger. I don't have ginger, Toby, unless you're dropping some off. Also,
hello, Toby.
Shout out to Toby.
Yeah.
What up, Toby? So Buff Kelsey decided she wanted to slim down a little bit. And by slim down, she wants to burn some. To her, she has saddlebags.
Okay.
She said, I don't see it, but if she sees it, whatever.
Yeah.
And she wants to slim some of the chub, wherever that is, and then put on a little bit more muscle. So she wants to lean out, is what she's saying. Not lose weight, but lean out.
Okay.
So, and she's like, I'm just dreading the eating process. So me and my supportive ass, I did the equivalent of selling pictures of my butthole to support my fucking OnlyFans friends. I was like, hey, I'll do it with you. I want to eat a little bit better too.
Yeah.
I'll do it with you. We'll do it together. As a team, I got your back, homie. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. First of all, I'm realizing now that all of the flavor in eggs is in the yolk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I love eggs. I love scrambled eggs.
So
and I was like, so what am I eating tomorrow? She was like, okay, in the morning, I think like 3 or 4 scrambled egg whites, right? And I was like, I remember looking at it and thinking, oh, that's a typo. She just... But no, she meant egg white. So at first I had to get the freaking yolk out of the egg. That's difficult.
Yeah.
Although you can buy egg whites, but I was like, listen, I'm a whole ass adult. I get a yolk out of an egg.
Sure,
yeah, that sucked. That sucked.
Yep.
And so I'll tell you exactly what she said for me to eat, dude, or us to eat.
Gon said you could come to the gym tomorrow.
You can kiss my ass tomorrow too. You can. I didn't say I was gonna. Here's the thing, if I go to the gym without her, I don't want to bring her to the gym because she's gonna kill y'all. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
she's y'all are literally going to die. I don't think y'all are ready for that yet. Like the stuff that I've seen some of the stuff that she does.
Yeah.
Like the stuff she posts on her socials. That's one thing.
Yeah.
That's to be, to be cute, get some followers.
Right.
The stuff she
Oh
does.
yeah,
Man. I'm not trying to be in the gym puking. You know what I mean? Like that is not the move. All right, so let me tell you. But seriously, Gonzo, actually, maybe tomorrow, maybe. Now that I think about it, maybe I'll do that. I want to get how people get a base tan, and then they go tanning. I want to get a base. So I've been working out at home. I got my dumbbells and my bench and stuff. So I've been doing my home workout. I want to do that this week.
Okay,
and then I'm gonna start coming to the gym with y'all because I have the membership.
Yeah,
it's just it's So yeah, Gonzo, I will be taking you up on that, and I'll probably bring Kelsey with me because she has to show me what the hell to do. And so for breakfast, 4 egg whites and then 1 whole egg. So I get 1 whole egg. Gonzo said, I'm down. I'll go till my shoulder gives out.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's all you. That's all you. 4 egg whites and then 1 whole egg and then a half cup of oatmeal. No sweeteners or nothing, just a half cup of oatmeal. She said I might be able to mix some berries in there. That's meal 1. And meal 2 is 5 ounces of ground turkey with a cup of rice.
Okay.
So I figure I just get like those turkey burgers.
Yeah.
It's about
5 ounces.
Yeah, each patty, give or take. So I just eat 1 patty and then a cup of rice. Meal 4 is so what she does for meal 4, which I was like, I won't be doing that, is an egg white shake. 8 ounces of egg whites with a scoop of protein. She goes, if you decide to do this, make sure you mix the protein powder first with a little bit of water and then add in the egg whites. Yeah, I ain't doing that. First of all, I am not Hulk Hogan. I ain't about to start drinking.
Right, I never
drinking raw eggs.
Nope.
Screw that.
Negative.
And then meal 5, 2 tuna packs.
Okay.
Which I'm fine with that. 2 tuna packs. She says I get the flavored ones, either lemon, pepper, or ranch. And I'm like, who doesn't get the flavored ones?
Yeah,
if you just get regular tuna, like, you're an alien.
I mean, I get them, but I do a plain and a flavored together.
So you got some flavor to
it.
Yeah. So I gotta go buy more of those. And then let's see. And then with a serving of, so she goes, with a serving of my Simply Cheetos white cheddar puffs. Obviously, those won't stay if I decide to compete again. Oh, Toby said, tell Buff Kelsey I'll do it with her, except the weird ass shake. Isn't that shake weird? That shake is mad weird. I'm gonna tell her right now. We're talking about the diet.
Even like playing sports, and like when we were playing sports, never did the whole raw egg thing.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, which is weird that I wouldn't even do it like if somebody dared me.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I snorted a fucking pixie stick.
I mean, I wasn't going to bring it up.
On a dare.
Yeah, I wasn't going to.
But I got money for that.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but since you mentioned it. Oh, boy. I should probably. I should probably get our ticker popping off, but
sure.
I'll work on it while we're over here chatting, while we're over here having a chat. Yeah, this weekend, man. This weekend was rather interesting. It was good. It was good to be back out there. Mm-hmm. It was weird because, so normally when you're on that island, you would think that you were like on an island in Europe because there's so many Bulgarians, Romanians. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people from Mongolia, Kazakhstan. So you would think you were in an island like, in another country. This season, there's like no one.
Oh, shit.
There's like maybe a handful of internationals. Now, usually there's like 50 to 100 internationals, right? And then like another 100 or so other people, like people from around the States. This year is like Ducky Axe did it tweak you out, but
I mean it did something.
It did something to him. That's for sure. He ain't doing it again.
No.
So it must have.
It's the whole reason for not doing drugs. That damn pixie stick.
You know what? You did say that, didn't you? Like that's the reason that you don't do drugs is because of that freaking pixie.
Yeah, the experience from that, nutting up my nose, not shooting nothing. Like if I feel like this from a fucking pixie stick, yeah, I'm good.
Right.
And somehow I managed to stay that way, and that was in 8th grade, and I'm 37.
Good job, sir. Good job. So that was what, like 5 years ago? I feel bad I don't have any beverages out for
Oh, I'm good.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm good.
I got a bunch. They're just in the trunk of my car. I didn't think to bring them up. There was children at my house. My friend Lana stopped over with her 2 daughters, who are way more intelligent for their own good. The shorter one, that's the one that was trying to steal the jug of water that one time, and was like, and like when I put it on top of the fridge, she went to go climb the fridge, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "I'm just trying to get these crackers that I know are up there." Like I'm like, "You're lying through your teeth."
Ain't no crackers up there.
Yeah. Try to be slick. Peppy No Neck on Instagram. Well, you got it in front of you. What does he say? What did he say?
When I saw the movie Rocky back in the day, the next day before I went to work, I drank 6 small eggs.
Oh, did you throw those up?
Yeah, how'd that work out?
Yeah, how did that go? I feel like Rocky got more Italians in trouble than any other movie ever. Like I feel like Rocky, the movie Rocky had Italians out here acting reckless. Just like, honestly, like Blade had black dudes out here dressed goth as fuck. Like Blade had hip hop dudes dressed goth than a motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it had brothers out here, like brothers that weren't goth were wearing the black fucking the shades with the black leather trench coat. Like, it was we were out here. And I feel like Rocky did that same thing for Italians. Like after Rocky came out, every Italian was a boxer.
Right.
Every Italian was a boxer. Motherfuckers ain't even opened a UPS box, let alone box in a ring. And every Italian was a boxer, drinking fucking raw fucking eggs, a la Peppy No Neck. Yeah. Oh, that is hilarious, man. You know who did it for the Asian community in America? Like when Jackie Chan and Jet Li finally broke out here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. The Asians was like, that's good though, man. It's good to have pride. So, I mean, we're right now we're in Pride Month, and it's good to have pride in your in whatever it is that you are, man. I remember you earlier you were talking about Italian Pride Month. Yeah. That you're like,
I don't even fucking know what it is. I know it exists, but
it's good to have. For me, I would like to do something for Italian Pride Month. We're definitely doing something for Pride Month.
Yeah. Well,
because we're having Steven in. So everybody that's listening, Steven will be here Thursday with a couple other people from the Rainbow Coalition. Yeah. And from what he tells me, it's going to be a hoot. He's like, you and Pun will love them. I'm like, oh boy. Like, motherfucker, we barely love you. Like, what are you? Oh, man. Oh, Amma is in the chat.
What up, Amma?
Amma's singing ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good to have. It's good to see yourself represented on screen. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Rocky was hot take. I know I'm not part of the community, but me personally, I feel like Rocky was a better representation of the Italian community than like, Godfather, Goodfellas, Casino, all that.
Oh yeah.
And the only reason, Ducky just liked the stream. Appreciate you.
What up, Ducky?
The only reason I say that is because Rocky didn't have people scared of Italians, whereas
for sure,
Goodfellas had everybody scared of Italians. It had a lot of Italians acting like they were mobbed up, and I'm like, you can't just do that. Like you can't just say that.
Yeah, you just can't walk around and fucking like say that.
Yeah, act like you. But
because if you really are, you're gonna get fucking.
You're gonna get fucked up. Yeah. You're going to get fucked up. And see, to me, Rocky was such a good representation because, like, a lot of Italians in this country, and feel free to chime in and correct me, a lot of Italians came to this country and were, like, blue collar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like, as the saying goes, pulled themselves up by their bootstraps.
Yeah.
And Rocky is basically a story of that. Like, he's like, listen, this is what I got these freaking, these fucking hammers, right? And I can take a fucking punch. I'm going to use this to get myself up out of where I'm at and, marry the girl I love, start a family. Rocky's a pretty fucking wholesome story, dude.
It is.
Like, he doesn't fucking get strung out on drugs.
Right.
He doesn't fucking get wasted. Like, he'll have a beer with his buddies, with his goombas and whatnot. Yeah. But it's not your, like, it's not a gangster Italian movie.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of those. Just like there's a lot of gangster fucking, most black movies are gangster, so Boys in the Hood. But a lot of those are saying how fucked up it is there and like you don't want to do this. Yeah. Which I feel like a lot of the Italian movies do the same thing. Like there's really not ever a good ending to those. You know what I mean?
But so I feel like.
Oh, Dougie's going back to work. Dougie, we appreciate you, fam.
And Amma said, "Hola, fellas, from me in November." So November's with her.
Oh, November's there too.
What up, November?
Okay. Amma in November's old pretty ass. That's a lot of beauty in one area right there. Those are two very pretty individuals.
So with the quote unquote the typical Italian movie, so like the gangster movies, I feel like at least me, like I feel they glorify it, and then at the end, that's just when it goes bad.
It's like all this good shit, like all this good shit, and at the end,
it's like showing you like, oh, like people watching it, it's like, oh wow, okay, like I could be a gangster.
They're like, if I can just avoid that phone call, right? I'll be all right.
And then you see the end of these movies.
Oh, wait a minute, hold the phone. Ashley Hamburg's old fine ass is in the chat. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Ashley Hamburg's old pretty ass. Boy, I tell you. Ashley, your boyfriend better not ever fuck up. If he fuck up, you're going to have 2 dates. What? Me and Pun taking you out. One on each arm. All right, please continue, sir. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, I feel the movies, like they glorify it, but then at the end, it just drops off a cliff.
Right.
And it's like, oh shit. It's like, well, yeah, that's what happens in that life. Like it's going to be glorifying, but then there's going to be a point where
it's not good. Yeah. It's all good till it's not.
Yeah. I mean, look at what the fuck is his name? Tommy. Look at Tommy in that movie. Joe Pesci's character.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that dude caught a bad one.
And then like that life got to his head. He thought he could do whatever the hell he wanted because he was in that crew.
Yeah. And he thought he was getting made that day, right?
He was supposed to, but
it was supposed to straighten him out.
It was all the knucklehead
I've been watching
shit.
A lot of Italian interviews.
There you go.
He's about to get straightened out, you know?
And he got straightened out all right.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. It's just, like that was another thing. Like my grandpa, my uncles telling me, my dad, like, look, you could be in that kind of life if you want, but there's a reason why not everybody's in that life.
Yeah.
And that's not even with like Italian gangsters, just gangster life in general.
Yeah.
Like you do whatever you want. Yep. You want to be in that life, that's cool, but you got to know there's repercussions for it.
Consequences and repercussions.
And that's why like I never joked about it. You know what I mean? Like
I mean, they're fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
But definitely not a good representation of, you know, to me as an outsider, I feel like there's so much more to the Italian community.
For sure.
Yeah. Everything from the food, the music, there's dances, there's like fashion, like out of Italy. Like a lot of the fashion people love, that shit's Italian. Gucci,
Louis Vuitton.
Fendi, Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
That's all Italian.
Or is Louis Vuitton? Yeah, Louis Vuitton.
I think Louis Vuitton's Italian, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Italian.
I think it is, but yeah, you're right. All that.
Yeah, a lot of it's all Italian. Yep. Even now, like the high end stuff that people don't even know, like it's Italian. Aren't Lamborghinis Italian?
Yeah, Puma.
Yeah, Puma's Italian. Fila, that's Italian. Fucking Lamborghinis. I think Bugattis are Italian.
Maserati.
Maseratis are Italian. Like there's so much more. Ferrari, holy shit. Yeah, Ferrari.
Yeah.
What's that dude's name? Enzo Ferrari or something like that? Enzo. I think so. Yeah. Like there's so much more to the Italian community than gangster shit. Now I'm not saying that maybe some of that money didn't fund these other things. It's possible,
sure it did.
But there's a lot more to the Italian community or culture
than just the gangster.
Goodfellas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
for sure.
Like I had a buddy that thought like all Italians wore suits all the time. And I'm like, dude, I know Italians that never been in a suit. My friend Tony, the pizzeria that I worked at, that dude never looked at a suit. He had an apron on at all times. Like even at home, he was wearing an apron because he was always cooking something. He was just really into cooking. Yeah. And I'm like, the cooking is very Italian. You know what I mean? Like he was always cooking. Obviously, he was always cooking something Italian, but like, oh man. Toby said she loved Tommy. It made her sad when they offed him. Yeah. Listen, Tommy was fucking people up. I mean, I can't go as far as say it made me sad. Put it like this. At one point, I was like, oh, they got to take him out of here. He's acting too reckless.
The thing that did it was Bats.
Yeah, he put his hand. Then Bats was made, right?
Yeah, Bats was a made guy.
Yeah, you can't off a made guy.
No.
And they tried to keep that under wraps.
Yeah.
I wonder how they found out. Somebody must have ratted him out about that. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah. You know what? If you're in that life and you off a made dude without permission, don't trust any meeting.
No. No.
Don't trust no meetings. Wyndham, my man Smalls.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Smalls is in the chat on the gram. Mm-hmm. He said, "The finest suits in the world are Italian style." Yeah. So there's so much more to the culture than people. I think a lot of people think that Italians are all mob, La Cosa Nostra, and pizza. Like that's what when they think Italian, that's what they think. And spaghetti.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And I feel like all of the Italians that I know rarely spaghetti's not an everyday thing. There's so many other pastas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I don't even like spaghetti.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
like a lot of times I know rarely eat like just spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah. You know what I mean? But if you look at movies, it's always spaghetti with some fucking meatballs. And I'm like, yo, there's so many different forms of pasta.
Yeah.
Freaking lasagna. I feel like Italians eat lasagna more than they eat spaghetti.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's more of a hearty meal. Spaghetti seems like just like some lunchtime.
Now, spaghetti and meatballs, that's Pepe Nonek's jam.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Is it? That's what Pepe's into?
That's his jam. Yeah.
He said his friend didn't know what he was doing. Oh, what he was going to do after he seen the movie Rocky. He became a boxer.
Yep. Yeah, he
did good.
He did. Yeah.
Up. That's what's up.
I remember that's one of the stories that like I remember.
Mount Photographic just jumped. Yeah, that's Spin Hendrix is in the chat as well. That's dope. See that to me, I would rather people see Rocky and then decide to, you know what, I'm gonna be a boxer.
Yeah.
Whether they fail or do great.
Yeah.
But that's better than seeing Goodfellas and deciding
I want to be.
I'm gonna try to be a gangster. You know what I mean? Like that's yeah.
It's a better path.
Yeah, and you're right. They do glorify it.
They do
until the end.
Yeah.
And in the end comes
even Godfather.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like he was this normal dude just in the army or in the military, got out, didn't want to be part of the family business.
Ended up part of the family business.
And became even greater than his dad.
To be fair though, because I haven't fully watched the movies, but I read a couple of the books. To be fair, it did seem like he succeeded in spite of everything, not because of everything. Like basically his entire family fell apart. Like everybody got killed. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like his dad was gone, his brother's gone.
And then he had to
kill his other brother. Yep. Yeah. So like it seemed like it was kind of showing, whereas yes, it was still glorifying. Yeah. But at the same time, it was also showing like, yo, there's some shit that comes with this. Like you might have to kill your brother because he did the wrong shit. You know what I mean? I feel like Sopranos was decent at that too.
Yeah, Sopranos was really good.
Like Old Boy's girl had to get killed because she talked to the wrong people. But according to what is it? Michael Franchise? I don't know how you say his name.
It would be Franchise.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said that if any made guy ever talked to a shrink, it was like both of them would end up buried.
Yep.
So that's a little, but I mean, that's probably why Tony Soprano kind of tried to keep it under wraps.
Yep.
Because you can't let that out, man. Nobody know what you're telling them.
That was like when I watch them now, the three Godfathers. Yeah. That's what upsets me about that whole scene is because technically.
Oh, hold on. Slim is in the chat. What up, Slim?
What up, Slim?
All right, please continue, sir.
Because that's why he had to kill the one brother.
Oh, why?
Because the brother he had killed was mentally disabled.
Was he?
But
is that the one he kissed?
Yeah,
they gave him the kiss of death.
That's the one. And it's like when I watch it now, it's like I understand like in that life, like.
Hold on, real quick. Young Jeff is in the chat on Instagram.
What up?
What up, fam?
And like that's the one beef I had with like the whole lifestyle back then. Yeah, was because like. All right, yeah, you had to kill him, but you also knew he wasn't mentally there. Yeah, so why did you and your family have him out doing normal people stuff when you know he was going to eventually talk about something or do something that that he shouldn't have done, but he couldn't help it.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it was like they shouldn't have had him in that kind of. I'm not saying keep him locked up in the house or anything, but don't have him, quote unquote, work for the family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but then again, that was in the timeline. People really didn't give a shit about mental illness back then.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They really didn't care.
Oh, he's different.
And that was his older brother, correct?
I believe so. Yes.
Don't worry, that was just me sharing the stream, but I'm still blowing up for myself. Small said, well-intentioned dummy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, back then, I mean, which I guess kind of kept the movie realistic. They didn't care about that back then.
Yeah.
They just
Pepe Nonek said he killed him because he was going with the other family.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
also Slim said, "What's up? What up, Slim?"
But he also couldn't make
He couldn't make it
he couldn't make conscientious decisions.
Yeah.
Like you just watched the movie and you could tell he had some sort of mental disorder.
Something was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, something was going on.
So to treat him, I mean, I'm not saying treat him differently, but don't have him do that don't have him work for the family.
Yeah, don't have him doing important shit.
Yeah, because there's going to come a time where he's just not knowingly just make the wrong decision.
Yeah, have him run errands or something.
Yeah, like
go get the cannolis.
Right?
You know what I mean? Leave the gun, take the cannolis.
And Pepe Nonek said, yeah, he was the older one.
Yeah.
Because the middle James Caan character was the one who was supposed to take over the family.
That was the middle brother.
Yeah. And that's the one where like he pulls up to that little
and they fucking Swiss cheese him up.
Yeah. Like
that was fucking heartbreaking.
Yeah. Because he was the one that was supposed to be Michael.
Yeah. Because Mike wasn't even supposed to be
involved. No, he didn't want it. He didn't when he was younger in the military, he didn't want nothing to do with that life.
He was like, I'm good.
Yeah. And then
which one was the one where Mike went to Italy? Was that part 2? Or was that in part 1?
Because I know, I think it's part 2, I want to say.
Where he was just like roaming around Italy. He had 2 bodyguards with him and stuff. Meets the chick.
I think that's part 2. Yeah. Wait, so Pepe Nonek said James was the older brother. So James Caan character was the older brother.
So then the other one was
the other one was the middle one.
Was the middle brother.
The one that Michael had shot was the middle one.
Yeah, okay.
James Caan was the older.
Fuck, dude. I couldn't imagine having one of my relatives shot.
Part 1, he goes to Italy.
Oh, that was in part 1?
Pepe Nonek, man. That's his movie.
So what happens in part 2?
Part 2 is when Michael is Michael. Like that's when he's...
See, I thought that's when he went to Italy.
It kind of... he goes back. Like they show him in Italy too, but... Because part 2 is when he has the... when he's at the christening. Mm-hmm. And then he has all the other mob godfathers killed.
Oh, shit.
But he's at a christening, so he didn't do it.
Oh.
That was his alibi.
Oh.
He was at his goddaughter's christening.
Spoiler alert for
if you haven't seen you haven't seen any of the Godfathers yet.
You haven't seen this 40-year-old movie. When did The Godfather come out? What was that like?
70s?
Alexa, what year did The Godfather come out?
The book The Godfather was published about 52 years ago on March 10th, 1969. The film adaptation was released on March 24th, 1972.
So 1972.
Yeah.
So like
that was the first one.
It's basically 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoiler alert for this 50.
Yeah, if you haven't seen
50-year-old movie. Spoiler alert for a movie that's older than everyone in here. If you haven't seen it by now, clearly you don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, great movies though. I seen a lot of part 1. I haven't seen part 2. Yeah. I heard part 3 wasn't great. I heard it wasn't wonderful.
And not a lot of people like it because it shows the repercussions of that life, if you will.
Okay.
Like he gets out of it, and then it actually shows Michael being kind of sorry and regretful for being in that life and doing all the things he had to do, and then he gets then one of the most famous lines. Just when I think I'm out, it pulls me back in. That's the third one because that's that life pulled him back in.
It
definitely
did.
Then, one of his enemies had, they're walking out of the
that's
the
one
gallery
where his daughter gets killed.
It's meant to shoot. It's meant to kill him.
Yeah.
But his daughter's in the way, and it kills his daughter. And then the end scene is just him by himself, and he just dies.
Isn't that how the end of the fucking spoiler alert?
Yeah,
isn't that how the Irishman ended?
Yeah,
he's just chilling. Fuck. I feel like there's a lot of that. Like you end up just alone, by your lonesome, chilling. Mm-hmm. That's that lifestyle, man. You kind of can't have anybody close to you because they can use that against you.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't want people being used against you, you kind of keep people at arm's length. And if you start a family, there's a chance that your family might be damaged because of your actions.
Yep.
The sins of the father, as they say.
Yep. And part 3 defines that to a T. Yep.
I feel like the shit was all feel good up until part 3.
Yeah.
Also, the esthetician is in the chat.
Oh, what up? What up?
The reason my skin is beautiful right now. I'm glowing. I'm so glad I don't have to wear masks in stores now because I can show off this fucking lovely skin I got. Speaking of, I got to grab a napkin real quick. I will be right back.
Yep.
Keep the people entertained in my...
Oh, man. You all right over there?
Yes, it's because of like I said.
Oh yeah.
I walked into
the Arctic,
Walmart's crazy air conditioning, and it was like walking into the North Pole. So I'll be like this honestly, probably for another hour or so, because I went right before we started the show. I came back like 30 minutes before we started the show. So, yeah, I'll be like this for – it's not a cold. I wouldn't know if I had a cold. Sure. I only catch a cold once a year. But, yeah, it's because I was out there in freaking air conditioning, man. And Walmart did me in. They did me in. I had my mask on and everything.
Yeah.
Because I still, I'm just being mindful of others.
Yeah.
Trying to show some courtesy. Plus, with everybody else taking theirs off, I was like,
yeah.
I really want to. I really want to be that person. Oh, Mr. King is here. Yeah. He said, I haven't seen any of the Godfather movies. Nothing against them. I've just never liked gangster movies for many of the reasons you mentioned. Italian culture is far more than just gangsters. For sure. Yeah. Absolutely. And, there was a stigma for a while where if you've never seen the Godfather movies, it was like some huge problem. And it's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay, for a lot of people, it's a great movie, right? But for a lot of people, they're not into those movies.
Pretty much Italians. Because, it's not that we glorify it, but it is part of our culture.
Italians and people that try to be highbrow love the Godfather, dude. They're like, oh, the Godfather's one of the greatest cinematic portrayals of. It's like, come on, dude. Come on, dude.
I mean, because for me, it's Goodfellas. Like, that was my generation's Godfather.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I like The Godfather, and I'm not saying Goodfellas is better than The Godfather.
Right.
But for for our generation, like, that was Goodfellas. Goodfellas was our Godfather.
I think the black community's Godfather is New Jack City.
New Jack City? Okay.
Yeah. I think it's New Jack City.
Yeah.
Not really Boys in the Hood, because that's a whole different type of thing.
Yeah.
I think New Jack City would be our Godfather, or our Goodfellas.
Okay.
Would be New Jack City.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Gonzo said everyone is going to be bumping Future tomorrow. Are they?
I mean, why? What's happening with Future?
What happened with Future?
He got
did he do something?
Yeah.
Gonzo's always on the cusp of things that we don't know about. And now because of the delay, we got to wait like another 2 minutes before he tells us what's going on. Slim said, get your fucking shine box.
Yep.
Small said, I think they're boring and uninteresting. Too slow for me. So you're not really into the slow burn, huh? Oh, mask off. Mask off. Oh,
Look
okay.
at Matt being witty.
Okay. I love how Mr. King caught it. I love. Okay, Adam.
Yeah,
you don't need to explain the whole song. We know. We got you the first time, sir. Yeah. Speaking of Adam, man, I want you to come out this Sunday, bro. It's a daytime thing. Hopefully you have some time. It's on the rooftop. Come out and hang out, man. I kind of want everybody to come out. So I'm doing a thing at I can say the name now, Velvet Dog. On the Velvet Dog rooftop. It's going to be during the day, 2 p.m. Like a Sunday fun day type thing. The vibe is house and then house adjacent stuff. But if you don't know what actual house music is, don't assume that I'm talking about like Pitbull and like high energy. Yeah. It's not what it is. We're talking like some good ass groovy tunes. And come out, have some drinks, hang out for a little bit. The whole city's opening up this weekend. I'll be at Barley. I know we don't usually mention names, but now that everything is we're allowed to. But in the future, I'm not going to mention names anymore because people have to figure out. But this will be the one time. This will be the one time because now that things will be open. So I'll be at Barley Saturday. Okay. I have a pretty busy weekend, so I might have to go to Columbus Friday. Okay. Right, and then I think Josh wants me to come and do the pool, Dizzy Lizard, Saturday. So I would have to drive from Columbus to the ferry. Ooh. Yeah, fucking crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't know.
That's a brutal drive.
It's brutal, man. It's brutal.
Like I can see, like if you came here, chilled for a few hours, then had time to go to the ferry. But
that's what I'm thinking about doing. Is leaving Columbus super early, and coming here, just kind of sit down, mellow out for a second,
collect my thoughts,
you know what I mean, kick my shoes off for a minute, and then go out to then go out that way. I gotta see though. I'm not really hype on all that driving unless Kelsey lets me borrow her Prius and I'll drive that. I think it's like 72 miles a gallon, bro. Like literally 72 miles a gallon. It's bananas. I get 16. On the highway I get 21. Okay. 21 miles a gallon. Yeah. I'll take it though. It's got that B, M, and W on the front of it, so I'll take it.
Alva.
Oh, Alva's in the chat. Simulation. He said he'll stop out and see me at Barley. Yeah, come on, man. Saturday night I'm at Barley. If you want to come out Sunday during the day too, Alva, we'll be a Velvet Dog rooftop, man. Me and my homie Andre Leon. Just spinning some groovy tunes and letting people get in their day drink on 2 p.m. It might even be a situation where people can bring their kid, to be honest with you, because the rooftop during the day is like, there's really no, you know what I mean? Like people have had kids up there before, but I will find out for sure. But yeah, it should be a good time, man. I'm going to enjoy it. Just some, something to do that's not, I don't want to say typical because I like typical too. Like, there's a place for it, but because things have been closed for so long, just some groovy stuff to do on a Sunday, hang out, chill, and vibe, and just kind of live life. Yeah, live life. Hell yeah, he said he'll come kick it and chop it up with us. My man. Also, my thing says Mindy Melton is watching again. She must have left and came back. She must have left and came back. There's way more. There's definitely way more to Italian culture than gangster movies. Yeah. I feel like there's way more to a lot of cultures. There's way more to Asian cultures than fucking kung fu movies. You know what I mean? Yep. Now but then I used to get offended because I was like, man, they're just putting these Asian people in these kung fu movies, and I found out that all of them were coming from Asia. Yeah. But what's wild is, so they'll import all the action movies, right, for the theaters here. Yeah. But none of the dramas, none of the mysteries. Yeah. In Japan and Korea were putting out some of the best horror movies there were. Yeah. To the point that these motherfuckers were remaking them.
Yeah, Ring.
Yeah, The Ring, The Grudge. Actually, there's like 4 or 5 of them. As a matter of fact, remember the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? I think
it was Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram is acting up. Hold on, people. Let me fix Instagram real fast. I tell you, man, one day they're going to get it together. One day. back, people. Don't worry. Coming back. I haven't left y'all. All right. Apply. Okay. Start.
He said the ticker is wrong too.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what it is? Hold on. There we go.
There you go. Look at that.
There it is. Get it together, Tiger. Get it together. Get it together. Maybe I should go grab my shoe shine box. Yeah, I had the eyeball on the wrong one. Thank you, Gonzo. Appreciate it. He said, bruh, the look on your face when you focus on reading is priceless. That's because a lot of times I'm reading from like these, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Instagram, like the reading on that is just horrible. Oh, I'm sitting here. Hold on. I had the camera on you while I was doing that. A lot of times I'm reading on these. So like this is the Facebook chat and this is the Instagram, and the Instagram one is tiny. But I also have the chat over here, but I still, my muscle memory, because we did this for so long before I had the chat like up on the screen or over to the side. Yeah. So my muscle memory is still like to look at the phones. You know what I mean? But I think I got it under control. Yeah, what was the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, Mark Wahlberg, Jack Nicholson, The Departed?
Yep.
So that's a remake of a Asian movie called Internal Affairs. Yeah. And I'm like, I watched Internal Affairs. It's a great fucking movie. I'm like, why didn't they just import this? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, why did they remake it? And it's because of the machine, the Hollywood machine. So like, you'll have a story, right? And this might be an amazing story, but they're like, okay, we're not giving you the money to fund this unless you get some star power attached to it. Yeah. So if you can get, you know, some high-end actors attached to it, then we'll fund it. Whereas what it should be is, how good of a story are you telling? Okay, this story is really good. Yeah. Get some actors for it that can do a good job. You know what I mean? Whether they're fucking Oscar winners or not. Yeah. Just get some people that can fucking do the job, and let's put the fucking movie out there. But that's not how it works. The machine is different from that. Oh, there he is. There he is. DJ Raven has joined us.
Oh shit! What up, DJ Raven? And Alva said, "Nah, not you, homie. The man, the myth, the legend."
Mr. Pun-Fu.
I have to. I hate reading in front of people, so I have to like.
Gotta focus. Yeah, focus. Yeah, I just wish we would get more imported movies, get some support in the theaters, because here's the thing. Like, what do you think would happen if, like, a lot of these movies that are made here, whether it be Fast and Furious or whatever it is, right? They just get shown. Gonzo said there's two versions of the movie Heat. Now, which one was the original, Gonzo? The one here or the other one? It would be weird if, like, you went to Japan and there was Avengers playing, but it was Japanese. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, instead of just importing ours, they just got their own actors. Like, we're about to make an Avengers movie. It probably would be. I'm not doubting it, but you know, these movies, Pacific Rim, movies like that, just get imported over there. Obviously, they're dubbed. Yeah. So why not? Frankie. She's like, I'm moving to Twitch because IG sucks. Yeah, IG was acting up. That was on my end though. But let's blow it up for Franklin. Yeah, they should just import it over there. You know, I heard an interview with, you know, that group BTS, the Korean group, like the Korean super group, the super boy band.
No idea.
Like, bro, they are huge. Okay. Like hundreds of millions of fucking subscribers and listen, like billions of fucking streams. Yeah. They're huge. And then I saw an interview with them, and these fuckers speak perfect English, like no accent or anything. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, they sing in English. And Gonzo said they were both film Heat by the same guy, just different actors, but same same senses. You know what else was like that? Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah.
There's 2 versions of that. Written by the same dude, just completely different actors.
Yeah.
Changed a little bit.
I
although
do like the overseas one better.
The overseas ones, there's 3. The whole series. You can watch the whole series. Yeah. And it's Rumi. The Rumi.
What?
She was in the Aliens movie or the Prometheus.
Yeah.
She was the last girl in Prometheus. She's jacked in the overseas ones.
Yeah.
I was like, this chick was that jacked? Jeez, lady. Jeez.
They're a little more darker too.
DJ Raver said, yeah, come to the dark side. Yeah, they're a bit more dark.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of movies are kind of like that. Like when they make movies over here, I feel like, so what they do here a lot, and maybe they do this in other countries, I'm not sure. But what they do here is, so studios will test your movie in front of test audiences. And then whatever that test audiences say, a lot of times they'll change that.
Yeah.
So if they're like, the ending was a bit dark, so then they'll change it. They'll make you change it. All right, we need a different ending in order for us to put this out. And it's kind of messed up.
It is.
Because I would rather see the original storyteller's original vision.
Right. Yeah.
Rather than like Daredevil, right? The original Daredevil movie was a completely different movie until the studios got their hands on it.
Yeah.
They're the ones that shoehorned in the romantic plot, which we didn't need that.
No,
you know what I mean?
They
shoehorned in so much stuff and they cut out apparently like 15 minutes of plot that, so you know that movie, there was plot holes.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently all that stuff they cut out tied all that shit together.
Yep.
And I'm like, what the hell, dude? Oh, Mel is here. What up, Mel? Gonzo said he's going to find a name. He'll be right back. Mel Fatfeet got herself a little console.
Oh, shit.
Mel, are we allowed to talk about the thing that you procured? Is anybody listening right now that shouldn't be listening? Let me know if I could talk about it, because she got herself a little something.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, let me know if I could talk about it. Although I already said a word that I probably shouldn't have said. So you let me know, Mel. Good old Mel Fatfeet. I don't know why I call her Mel Fatfeet, because her feet aren't that fat. You know what I mean? It's not like she has these fat ass feet. I should call her like Big Booty Mel is what I should call her, because that's more conducive to what she's got going on over there. Also, Mr. Willie Makahincha is in the chat. And he said there was a movie that was called Replacement Killers with Mark Wahlberg and Chow Yun-fat, which I found out is actually pronounced Jia Jing-fa.
Yeah.
It was Amazon's, not the original movie, changed the game because they created the use of several cam. Oh, the American version, several cameras, thus creating the Matrix. Oh yeah, using the But the funny thing is Chow Yun-fat was in a John Woo movie called The Killer. He was in a bunch of John Woo movies. Also, so wait, Mel, what do you say yes to? Somebody's listening, or yes, I can talk about it? I need some clarification. Also, 7.5.
What up?
Small said Will Smith's Wild Wild West was supposed to be a Superman movie, but the studio didn't like the Spider as the main villain, so they turned it into. Oh, thank you, JT. She said, "Yo, that shirt, Tiger, fire." You right about that, girl. You right about that. Gonzo said it's called L.A. Takedown, the original Heat movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I did hear about that the Wild Wild West was supposed to be a Superman movie.
Yeah.
But the studios were like, yo, fuck it.
Yeah,
a spider stupid.
Big ass spider.
And you know, I got to be honest with you. Wild Wild West is not a good movie.
It's really not.
I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy. Here's why I enjoy it. Is because, and keep in mind, people, I am not saying that this is a good movie. I enjoy it because it was the first time for me that I saw a black cowboy represented as just she said you could talk about what I got. All right, cool. Represented as just a cool ass black cowboy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wasn't a slave and he didn't do all that shit. He was already, when the movie started, he was already on the move doing his thing. You know what I mean? And I really appreciated that. And they touched on, like, the main villain, like, yeah, he was racist as fuck. Yeah. And they touched on it, but it wasn't like, it was like, hey, boy, or, you know what I mean? People trying to hang him and shit like that. Like, I dug that because anytime I saw a black cowboy in a movie before that, he was a sidekick, he was a supporting role, he was an ex-slave, he talked like he fucking, didn't know English. And I'm like, yo, motherfuckers were speaking it. There was a lot of black. The Lone Ranger was black. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the Lone Ranger is based on a black marshal. You know what I'm saying? So there was some black cowboys popping around back there. So, but yes, Raven, Wild Wild West is trash. 100%. I am not saying it's a good movie. Please, people understand that. I am not saying it's a good movie. I just enjoy it. Yeah. Now, if I went to the theater and watched it, I'd be pissed. Yeah. I'd be like, what the fuck is this? But now that it's free, streaming, I'm good. Yep. You know what I mean? I can watch it. Now, I don't think I can watch it back to back. I don't think I can watch it front to back, but I'm able to watch it. So Mel hits me up.
Real quick.
Oh, what's up?
I can't. Oh, wait. No, there it is. I don't know what happened. No, never mind.
What happened?
I couldn't see the Instagram chat for something, and then I did something, and now it's there. So
I must have touched it. Jake Bunch of Sevens 86 is here.
Okay.
Hey Jake, what is the meaning behind all the sevens, sir? let me ask you that. What's the sevens, and how many sevens are there? I feel like are there 7 sevens?
I counted 6.
Oh, 6. So there's 6 sevens.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a meaning behind that? It'd be hilarious if it was supposed to be Jake 6786. So he put 6 sevens. That'd be. But people don't think that deep. Not that he doesn't think.
No,
that deep. The people reading it don't think that far ahead. So Mel hits me up and she's like, "Hey, you know anybody? You know where I can get a PS5, right?"
Yeah.
So I'm like, "I'll ask around. I'll find out." And I was like, yeah, let me put my ear to the street. Let me see what I can find you, right? So then she calls me like a few minutes later. Now I know something's wrong because Mel doesn't call me. Mel barely messages me, so she never calls, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's going on? So then she proceeds to tell me that she dropped $1,100 on a PS5. So I was just sick. I was sick at that point. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to punch her in the arm. Like, are you an ass? Like, are you an idiot? I was pissed. I was heated.
Yeah.
So we're talking, and I'm like, yo, you could have got it for so much cheaper than that. Like, you could have got it for so much better. Then it turns out she actually got a bundle. So she got the PS5, another brand new PS5, brand new controller, 2 games, and I think like one other thing. So I'm like, okay, so you paid about $8 something for the PS5, which is what they're going for now because you can't find them. So if you get one, that's about what you're paying. So I was like, okay, I'm not as mad. You could sell the games, get some of your money back, get like a couple $100 back, sell the controller or keep it. You know what I mean? So okay, I'm not as pissed. But when she was like $1,100, I was like, are you crazy? I was like, why are you messaging me if I know someone when you already dropped?
Yeah, right.
Why did you hit me up before you went and did that? Oh, I was so offended. Oh, Manhattan Bell.
Yeah.
And who asked me, Simulation asked me, what did I think about Django? So I'm torn about Django. I think that Quentin Tarantino tries to squeeze the N-word into every fucking movie he makes as much as he possibly can.
Yeah.
And I start to feel like that's why he likes to do period pieces so that he could just have that word squeezed up in there. I think the only movie he made where nobody said it was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah. I don't think anybody dropped the N-word.
Yeah, I don't.
Did anybody do it in Reservoir Dogs?
Not that I know of, no.
Yeah, if they did, I didn't catch it. Yeah, she said, but I asked for my friend. You should have asked me before you dropped 1100. Shit. For 1,100, girl. Oh shit, BZ.
What up, BZ?
In the chat. He said I spent 1,100 on a roulette spin, 1,100 more on a hooker. Mel, for $1,100, I would have got you a PS5 and a lap dance. Girl,
there you
could have.
Look at that.
I would have gave you a shoulder rub, a lap dance, rub my penis on your shoulder, all types of stuff. Oh man. So the thing about Django, I liked the movie. I enjoyed the movie. It was one of those movies where, and this is going to sound horrible, and it's meant to sound horrible. I made sure that when I went to the theater to see it, so I saw it twice. I saw it the first time I went to see it. I just had an aching suspicion. So I went to a theater that was in a quote unquote black community to watch it. And I'm glad I did that. And here's the reason why. There's a lot of things that are in that movie that are kind of played for laughs. You know what I mean? And rightfully so. Like comedy's comedy. There's a comedic part to it. Yeah. But there's an issue that I have with, like, listening to people laugh. Like when I went to see it in the black community, there wasn't a ton of laughter. There was a chuckle here and there about certain things, but there wasn't a lot of laughter. And then when I went to it with my friends, like there was things that they were laughing at that I'm like, yo, this is real shit. You know what I mean? And I'm not here to fucking to step on anybody's joy. Like if you're laughing, if they're doing something for laughs and you're laughing at that, that's fine. Yeah. You know what I mean? I was uncomfortable with people laughing at like the fucking the Mandingo fighting. Like those scenes, laughing at somebody getting torn apart by a dog. Yeah, it's played up for that, but I'm like, this is stuff that actually happened to our people. Yeah. But again, I'm not a buzzkill. I'm not gonna be like, hey man, why are you laughing? But it made me uncomfortable. And so I'm glad that the first time I went to see it in an environment conducive to, you know what I mean? Yeah. I went to see it with other people that understand that this actually happened to us. Obviously not me personally, but my ancestors, this happened to us. So then when I went to see it with my friends or a group of friends, I knew what to, going in, I knew. Yeah. You know what I mean? Had I seen that blind with them, oh man, I'm obviously I wouldn't have flipped out, but it would have really put a damper on, honestly, probably that friendship. You know what I'm saying? And for what it's worth, those people, I don't really talk to them anymore anyway, because it turns out they're kind of trash people. But but now the movie itself, I did enjoy the movie. I
honestly don't remember too many laughy parts.
Yeah, there was a bunch. So like,
at least I didn't take them.
Just little small like
things. I laughed at the tooth on top of the fucking.
Oh, that shit was hilarious.
And then
the fucking clan where they're talking to each other.
And then when they're like when they're on the horizon and 1,000 Coffins are playing by Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
you're like, where the fuck did that come from?
How is that? But like, I don't.
Like little things like like during the Mandingo fight, like the face that some of the people make and stuff like that. Things like that, or like some of the things that Mr. Candy would say. Like it was meant to obviously make light of the things that were going on during the time, because there's a lot of things that went on during the time of like Mandingo fighting that he clearly can't put in a movie. Like Bronco bucking, where they would basically rape the male the male slaves to assert dominance over this, stuff like that. And it's like Adam said Tarantino definitely has a fetish for the N-word. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I think Tarantino is probably the only Italian that we know of that literally wants to be black. I feel like if Tarantino could get into Get Out and get into a black body, he would do it. Yeah. Like that dude, I don't know what it is about black people, Tarantino, he just wants to be black. Like when he gets around black people, he talks different. Yeah. He acts different. There's interviews where he's being interviewed by, it was like, I don't think it was BET, it was something else. But the way he was talking, people are like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. Like, you don't talk like this. Right? Like, what are you doing? Yeah. But yeah, he definitely has a fetish for the N-word. It's all over fucking Hateful Eight.
Yeah, Hateful Eight, yeah.
I mean, and it's way in Django. Yeah. It's in Pulp Fiction. Yeah. The dude makes great movies. Yeah. The cinematography in all his movies is amazing. Cinematography in Django, amazing. Yeah. And yeah, there's a lot of N-words, but it's one of those things where, but Michael Rappaport, I think he's Jewish. I don't think he's Italian. Yeah, I think he's Jewish. He's not Italian. Where is he? Yeah,
if he is, we don't claim him.
Yeah. Y'all didn't claim him in the draft?
No. Funny dude. Oh, no, he ain't Italian.
Small said there's a sucker born every day and two people take their money. Talking about the $1,100 PS5. Oh man.
I'll put it to you like this. Arthur Fonzarelli is more Italian than Michael Rappaport.
Damn. And Arthur Fonzarelli is Jewish to the motherfucker. Yeah.
Adam said wanting to be black.
Wanting to be black. Yeah, for sure. You know what though? I feel like with Michael Rappaport,
isn't his wife
I think
African-American?
So. I think it's a lot. It's very genuine with him. I think he either grew up around, in the culture And plus, one thing, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have that dope ass Tribe Called Quest documentary.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like Michael Rappaport might want to be black. I think for him, it comes from more of a place of, but I could be wrong. Adam, if I'm wrong, please correct me. I feel like it's more of a place of admiration for the culture. Whereas Quentin Tarantino, I feel like kind of fetishizes it a little bit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not that he doesn't like us, it's just more of a fetish. Yeah. And it's kind of like feet, right? He has a foot fetish. Yeah. Even if he doesn't come out and say it in every movie, there's a foot shot. There is. Like a major foot shot. Yeah. Shit. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, oh, God, the chick put her filthy feet on the glass. That's all you see in the fucking screen. In Kill Bill, old girl's trying to wiggle her toe. Yo, he's always got some feet in his movies. It's like him with feet with movies is the same as fucking who's dude did the Transformers movies? The director. Michael Bay. Michael Bay and
explosions.
And not explosions, but Michael Bay with underage chicks' asses.
Yeah.
He's always showing some chicks. He's always following some chick's ass with the camera.
Yeah.
Fucking Megan Fox. Where she's just following the camera, following her ass. You're like, what in the fuck, dude? Like, what are you doing?
Bruckheimer's the explosions, right? Where he has random explosions.
I mean, Michael Bay does random explosions as well. But what I'm saying is he has a thing for underage chicks' asses. Like in every Michael Bay movie, you're going to see some ass.
Yeah, for sure.
There was ass in the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, come on, fam. Come on, fam. Adam King said, it's when he tells black people they aren't black enough. I can't stand Rappaport. Yeah, no person who isn't black should ever tell any person that they're not anything that they are enough. You know what I mean? You shouldn't tell somebody they're not Asian enough.
POTUS did it.
They're not. He didn't say you're not black enough. He said if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. That shit cracked me up. It's fucked up. It's shitty. He shouldn't have said it, but it cracked me the fuck up because when he said it, I was like, "Is this motherfucker for real? Like, are you kidding me?" No person should, because what that comes from is a place of they're not acting stereotypical. Yeah. So for you, they're not black. It's like when people tell me. They don't tell me this anymore because I've checked everyone that has ever said it. But when people used to say, and Adam, I'm sure you've gotten this a bunch of times too. When people say, well, you're like the whitest black person I know. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, Bobby Jagger talked about it. Yeah. But I was going to chime in, but I wanted to let him do his thing. People have said that to me, and it's literally like, why? Because I have good speech. Right. You know what I mean? Like, because, it's like if people tell Gonzo, well, you're not really Puerto Rican, man. You're fucking Puerto Rican.
He gets that shit all the time too.
I know he does.
How he hasn't knocked somebody out.
Right. Oh, you're like a white Puerto Rican. Yeah. Like, nah, fam. Because when people do that, especially if they are of a demographic that you're not of, right? Let's say, so a lot of times with me, it's my, uppity white friends, or even like a couple of my, because I have a lot of redneck friends, and they've said it. And I'm like, what you're doing right now is trying to justify why you know a black person. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, this is my black friend. But he's like the whitest black. Yeah. No, motherfucker. You just have a black friend. Yeah. You know what I mean? I will never say, and I'm sure I've said stuff like that when I was a child, when I thought as a child. Well, yeah. As an adult, I will never say, hey, this is my friend Pun. He's Italian. But hey, he's like one of the most non-Italians. It's like, what the fuck are you trying to say? That like he's gonna fucking have a body in his trunk and fucking carry some cannolis? I hope you have some cannolis because I really like cannolis.
I mean, I like cannolis too, so that's definitely a possibility.
Yeah, it's got a win-win. It's got a win-win. Damn it, Pun, if you don't have cannolis, well, damn it, you just ain't Italian. Right. Gonzo said, I'm 100% Puerto Rican. Yeah, your last name is Gonzalez. Right. Mr. King said, I had someone tell me they viewed me as clear because I don't act black. You know what I mean? Like,
what's acting black?
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. That's a weird thing. You know what? This reminds me. There was a hip hop group back in the day in like the late 90s called Young Black Teenagers, and they were all white. What? Yeah. Remember the third House Party movie?
No.
Or remember the second House Party movie?
No.
You don't remember it?
No.
The one where they went to college?
I saw the good one.
I mean, the second one was it was pretty good, bro. It's pretty.
I honestly don't even know how many are there.
The second one is where the song "Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody." That's where
I know
came
the song.
that came from the second one.
Oh, okay.
The second one, there was this white dude with dreads.
Okay.
That was rapping. He was part of the group, Young Black Teenagers. Yeah.
Okay.
They made some decent some decent music.
Why were they called Young Black?
Exactly, because they would say, "Oh, black is a state of mind," and it's like, no, it's not.
No,
Like you don't act. And again, when I was a kid, I totally
for sure.
Oh God, Belsky's here. He said, "I'm the blackest, most Puerto Rican Pole you know."
What up, Belsky?
Oh man, what up, Belsky? Holy crap! Oh man,
There's 4.
Yeah, there's 4 House Parties movies. So 1, 2, and I think 3 have Kid and Play in it. Or no, maybe 3 has. Remember the group Immature?
Yeah,
They're in 3.
they're in.
And then the 4th one, I think the 4th one is either coming out soon or the 4th one was straight to video. Yeah.
I might just stick with House Party 1.
You know what? Do yourself a favor, watch
2?
House Party 2.
Okay.
2's good. 2's fun. 2's good, and so is it's not School Days. It's Class Act.
Oh, I've seen Class Act.
Class Act is fucking
Class
hilarious,
Act is fucking
dude.
amazing.
Class Act is so fucking funny, bro. Class Act cracks me up, man. Whew, there's a lot of booty in Class Act.
Yeah, there is.
Jesus Christ. I just said, and Class Act was the same cast for sure. For sure.
My favorite part of the House Party House Party was the dad.
Oh yeah. R.I.P. man. R.I.P. Yeah.
Yep.
He was so good. He ad-libbed most of that shit too. He's fucking funny, man.
Like the one part where he's getting all sentimental, like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that."
Yeah.
And he's like, "You still ain't going to that party though, damn it."
Oh yeah, when he says that about his mom, and he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh
he's
man,
like, "Oh, man, I should have
said that." But you
Like,
still stay in
ain't
your
going
ass
to
in
that
this
damn
house.
party.
Oh man, what Spoon was in that. John Witherspoon.
Yeah.
he was in that. Yeah, R.I.P. to him, man. His son streams on Twitch. His son is hilarious, bro. His son is actually funny as shit. Like he streams games and shit on Twitch. Gonzo said House Party 2 is dope as hell. It's actually really good, man.
Let's check it out then.
It's pretty fucking funny.
But I really had no clue that there was 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah. As far as sequels go, House Party 2 is as solid as of a sequel.
Okay.
And keep in mind, like, obviously when you watch it, you're watching it from the lens of 2021. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to keep that in mind when you watch it. But yeah, it's a solid sequel. It's a solid sequel. Class Act was a solid movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Did you know there was like a House Party fucking cartoon, or there was a Kid and Play cartoon for a while?
Was there?
Yeah. Kid and Play had a cartoon for a long time, man. Like maybe a couple of seasons, or just one long season that lasted like a year and a half or something like that.
Yeah.
They did a lot of shit. Like people think that he said Bebe's Kids was Robin Harris's character for the whole movie. Yeah. I mean, Bebe's Kids was a Robin Harris. He created that.
Yeah.
That was from his stand-up. So
Yeah. That movie was funny as hell, too.
Man, Jesus Christ, bro. So hilarious. If I'm not mistaken, that was a series as well.
Was it?
I think they made a Bebe's Kids series as well. Man, that was during a time where every black movie was so like drenched in like what the media wanted black culture to be.
Yeah.
Just ebonics and that's because that's the shit that was greenlit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people talk about the BET movies and how terrible they were, but at the end of the day, at least people were able to get out their ideas of dramas, horrors, and things like that.
They weren't told you had to like.
We need this person to act more black.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
It's kind of like with Coke.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to need y'all to stop being as white as you are.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Well, if I do something else, then I'm racist. How am I not supposed to be the color I am? Sorry.
Oh man. Stop being so white, people, please. Caucasian's getting a bit much. Oh shit, Brian's here. Mr. Darden.
What up, Darden?
Up in the chickadee chat.
And on Instagram, Small said, I actually do remember since he brought this up. In Reservoir Dogs, Steve Buscemi's Mr. Pink broke up a fight telling them they're acting like a bunch of...
Oh, the N-word, okay.
Which, as he also points out, that was pretty bold of Tarantino to put that in his debut movie. Yeah.
But you know what? Here's the thing. In a sense, and take this for whatever you want. Oh, Jackie P is here. Oh.
What up, Mom?
What up, Jackie P? In a sense, that kind of gives you an idea for how racism ran rampant in Hollywood.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he gets greenlit for his first movie. He throws a bunch of N-words in there. And let's be honest, there's N-words in a bunch of movies, white people saying it. There's people throwing around the F word, talking about gay people in a ton of movies and comedies, and it's supposed to be, funny and stuff. So it's one of those things where it is bold. Like, it's like, fuck, dude, that's what you're doing just right out the gate.
Yeah.
But that kind of goes to show you that the studios, like the way the studios view people and the way they view, like studios greenlight every fucking Italian gangster movie. But when's the last time you seen an Italian drama get greenlit? You know what I mean? When's the last time you seen an Asian drama get greenlit? A Spanish drama get greenlit? Black drama get greenlit? And I'm talking like, when I say greenlit, I don't mean like somebody fucking pulled their money together, made the movie. Yeah. So here's my issue sometimes. And I'm not going to get too heavy with this because it's not, you know what I mean? But just really quick, here's my issue. So Tyler Perry, right? Yeah. Dude makes shit movies. I make fun of him all the time.
You do.
However, Tyler Perry does a lot of good things in his community.
He does.
And I saw like a lot of people had a problem with Tyler Perry like making a studio and then trying to get black stories out there. And they were like, why doesn't he get all stories out there? And it's kind of funny to me that it's get all the stories out there when somebody says, I'm going to help people that look like me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When people are helping.
Right. When Hollywood was doing it for 50 fucking years, no one said, hey.
100.
Yeah. Since the beginning of time.
Yeah. Nobody was
no one said, I didn't see Meryl Streep or fucking all these other yahoos saying, hey, let's
get all the stories out there.
Get all the stories out there. No, because y'all were on top.
Exactly.
Y'all stories were getting out there.
Another thing is when Jordan, what the fuck was that? Oh, Liz just like the stream. What was that? Another thing is when was it Jordan Peele? Yeah, was like when he said, so people blew up at him when he said he probably wouldn't cast a white lead in his movie. Yeah, when you actually read what he said, he says that story's been told. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have a white lead because that story's been told so many times. Yeah. And what I'm trying to do is get, more people that look like me into the leads of my movies. You know what I mean? And so the thing about that is nobody batted an eye when Scorsese was like, I'm putting Italians up front. Right. That needed to happen. Yeah. We needed to see Italians in movies that weren't always fucking gangster movies. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody said it when fucking Woody
Harrelson. No, Woody
Allen. When Woody Allen was like, hey, I'm doing it for the Jewish people. Yeah. We're putting the Jewish people out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it seems like there's something about black that Hollywood just doesn't want. It's like it's the last hurrah. They're like, listen, we done let the Asians through. We done let the Italians through. Yeah. We done, the Jewish were already running this shit anyway. So we can't let the blacks in. We just can't. Yeah. The blacks. Don't let the blacks and the women. Don't let the women in. Now that the blacks have done kicked down the door, we got to keep them women out. We got
women if you went along with their shenanigans.
If you suck a dick, then the women can get through. But other than that, yeah. And keep in mind, I'm not condoning old boy doing that. That was fucked up.
Obviously his friends were taken care of.
Oh man, his friends were
fucking Meryl Streep up there fucking, woo, me too. And then all of a sudden he gets in trouble and, he's the greatest guy I knew. What?
He's God.
Yeah, what?
She called him God.
Like, what?
She literally called him God. Yeah. Like, God might have got a chick pregnant. I don't know if he raped her, though. No. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right?
He might have, she literally called him God. Mm-hmm. God is in jail now.
Yeah.
For the rest of his life.
Hopefully getting exactly what he was doing.
If that dude don't ever get out. I remember when Bill Cosby, right, got like charged and was about to be sentenced. And I kept saying, okay, what are we going to be? What are we going to? Oh, no, Mr. Andre Leon is in the chat.
What up, Dre?
Y'all will be seeing him Sunday when we get our vibe on at Lifted this Sunday, Velvet Dog Rooftop. So I would always be like, well, what are we going to do about Weinstein, right? Yeah. And people would say like, why are you trying to take the focus off of Cosby and put on, is it because he's black? And I'm like, no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, okay, we got him. He's in jail.
He's in jail.
The job is done.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's people that need to be sitting in there next to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
there's some other people we need to get in there that we clearly know did the shit. Like, here's the thing. With Cosby, I would go as far as say there was less. Again, I'm not professing his innocence at all. What I'm saying is, I feel like there was less evidence against Cosby than there was against Weinstein. What we had was the word of some women from 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, in the case of proving something, it is a lot harder for me to prove something that happened 30 years ago than it is for me to prove something that happened 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Or 1 year ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
With Weinstein, we have text messages from months ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have people coming out of the woodworks, hundreds of people. Yeah, there was 30 for Bill. There was like 200 and something for good old Winnie the Pooh.
And meanwhile, old dude tried to tell y'all fucking 40 years ago.
Yes, Corey
Feldman.
And they called him crazy.
And they called him crazy.
Corey was
to
like,
the point where he fucking believed it.
Yeah. And he went crazy. Both of them. Because his homie ended up dying.
Yeah.
Their lives got fucked up because of that shit.
Yeah.
He was on, I believe it was The View.
Yeah.
And he was like, listen, there's some bullshit going on in Hollywood
that y'all need to know about.
And they were like, no, get out of here. And
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that clip does not age well.
Nope.
That clip does not age well. Small said, all of the racist old white fucks are terrified if black people start taking over Hollywood. They're terrified of black people taking over Hollywood. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And the thing of it is, here's the thing. Here's what would happen if black people took over Hollywood. You would have some great fucking movies. You would have some movies that are pure shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would be there wouldn't be much. It's just the color would change.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these people that are like, yo, what needs to happen is we need to take over. No, because we would make some shit movies as well. We would also tell some amazing stories.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that the amazing stories that there are to tell from all of these communities, all of them.
Yeah.
Let them be told and don't fuck with them. Like, don't shoehorn. Listen, I don't want black people shoehorned into a movie that is not a good fit for us, just like I don't want white people shoehorned into a movie that's not a good fit for them. Just like I don't want Asians I don't want anybody shoehorned into anything that's not a good fit. You know what I mean? A lot of these period pieces. Oh, Gonzo's leaving. He said it's Call of Duty time. Later, Gonzo.
Later, Gonzo.
A lot of these period pieces aren't great fit for black people because we weren't allowed to do much during those times. Yeah. Now, here's a conspiracy theory of mine. Oh, you ready for this?
I like good conspiracy theories. So I
think Adam said all the soundtracks will be far doper though. That's facts. I'm not even gonna lie. That's probably facts. I think the soundtracks would be a little bit better. The soundtracks, maybe not the score, but the soundtracks would be dope. So here's my conspiracy theory. I think. And I have no science to back this up. Everybody watching, I would like to officially say I have no science to back this up. But if you really look at it, just look at it from the outside, it kind of seems this way. I think in Hollywood, I think the studios greenlight period pieces a lot faster than other types of formats. And I think one of the reason is so that they could keep the minority roles to an absolute minimum, and nobody can really say much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A movie about a World War II romance. Obviously, there was black people that fought in World War II, but we weren't prominent, and we were because of racism. We weren't really around a lot of shit. Like we did some shit. Yeah, you know what I mean. But also at the same time, like when you had people hanging out, we weren't there all the time. You know what I mean? And we were segregated. So I think a lot of period pieces, like 20s movies and shit like that, get greenlit, so that they could keep it like, okay, let's just keep this cast white. We don't need to call Denzel, or his son, or what I mean. We can just keep it. We can get Leo and a couple other people. Now that's just my conspiracy theory because there's a lot of period pieces that get greenlit, and I'm talking they get money. They get money behind it. Like Get Out, he got $5 million. Yeah, right. There's horror movies about Black Panther. Is that it was the first time that a black-led, mostly black cast, black director got the budget that it did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Blade was a black-led movie.
Yeah.
But it didn't have $100 and something million behind it. You know what I mean? They gave that motherfucker $2 million and some fucking Andre said, I fully agree. It feels that way, though,
Yeah.
what the female lead is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just every woman,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm not a fan of her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, she fucked up in my eyes. She did some really fucked up shit. When they
never-
went after OBJ, I had a problem with that.
Yeah.
When old girl was like, I was sitting next to him, and he was like, he looked at me like, do I want to fuck it? No.
Like,
well, I'm not going to talk to her. And it's like, I
Like,
didn't even know you were there.
Right. First, yeah. I guarantee you OBJ does not know who the fuck Amy Schumer is.
No, here's the thing. It wasn't even Amy Schumer.
Oh, it wasn't.
It was another chick that I can't think of the girl's name. Somebody get me the girl's name. But she was at the table with him at an award show. Mm-hmm. And they had just, they assigned the tables or whatever. Yeah. And so, I think Amy was like, well, did he talk to you? Did he say anything? She was like, no, he basically just ignored me the whole time. Yeah. And she was like, I was wearing a tux. He probably looked at me like, do I want to fuck it? Nope. Well, I'm not going to talk to her. And so then people were raking OBJ over the coals. Now, good on him. He didn't respond.
No, yeah.
He never once responded. Yeah. But people were like, yo, like.
Lena Dunham.
Yeah, Lena Dunham. Yeah, Lena Dunham.
Who the hell is that?
Exactly.
No, like, I'm serious. Who the hell is that?
And I'm saying exactly.
All right.
She's in this show called, I think, Girls. I've never watched it. Oh, okay. But it's like, yo, so that right there, and her and Amy Schumer on Amy Schumer's podcast was raking him over the coals. And I'm like, that's where they lost me. Because I'm like, so if a man does something, he's fucked. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
If he would have said some fucked up shit like, yo, I'm trying to fuck. Oh, you're trying to fuck? Fuck you then.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But then if he doesn't say anything.
Still.
You know what I mean? Yeah, except from the HBO show Girls. If he doesn't say anything, he didn't say anything. Yeah. He was just there doing enjoying the show, minding his motherfucking business. And still got raked over the coals.
So I'm assuming she's white.
Yes.
Correct?
Oh, yeah. Pearl.
Let me be at the same table as her and be forced to sit with her, not knowing her, and you'll see some of the facial expressions I give you. Like,
do you see?
You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee you he was looking at you like, why the fuck did I get to sit next to her?
Actually, from what she said, he never even looked at her.
Oh, well then.
So other people that were at the table were like, yeah, we were just sitting there. Yeah.
She's got a fucking problem then.
Yeah, it's all her.
Yeah.
And she actually came out and apologized later. Basically, Adam, he didn't sexually harass me. He's a terrible person. She came out later and was like, I'm sorry. Like, but there have been historically.
Smalls on Instagram?
Oh yeah. I was about to read that.
Oh, wow.
He said they need to make a movie about the life of Mansa Musa, one of the richest kings who ever lived. And then he said Lena Dunham is a pedophile. Yeah. She admitted in her book, actually. Oh, she admitted to molesting her younger sister. I thought it was her cousin. Was it her sister? Yeah, she admitted to so she didn't use the word molest. But the things that she did, people were like, yo, you molested your sister, fam. Like, you fucking molested your sister. That's pretty fucking weird. Mm-hmm. You fucking weirdo. And you're talking about OBJ because he didn't he didn't objectify you. So if he objectifies you, that's a problem. If he doesn't objectify you, that's also a problem. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, in her eyes. Not many women think like that. Most women, if you objectify them, it's a problem. If you don't objectify them, that's good. Mm-hmm. That's how most women think. But for some reason in her head, because he didn't pay any attention to her, that somehow was equivalent. And people brought up the fact of how, like, there have been black men in history that have gotten killed because they were accused of. Yeah.
Just accused. And it wasn't even them.
Of some shit with Emmett Till. Exactly. Boom. Adam right there. Emmett Till was killed for that. Yeah. Some shit he didn't even do. That chick came out later and fucking, oh, my bad. I think they should drag her behind the truck. But she said sexually experimented with her cousin. Mm-hmm. Jesus, man. Jesus. That is just, come on.
Right. So, and she had the audacity to try to fucking.
The bold-face audacity. To try to say some shit about.
No, I really wish OBJ would have said something, though.
I think later on he might have been like, she seems like a nice person. I just didn't know who she was. Yeah. So I was just keeping to myself.
There you go.
Good on him for taking the high road.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, good on him for taking the high road for sure. Because I'd have said, let's just say I would have said some wild shit.
You and me both.
He's Small said OBJ isn't a chubby chaser. That's fucked up. Oh, DJ Raven said crazy people out there for sure. There's people that we got Steph Payolet in the chat. Also, I think I missed somebody. First of all, let me throw up
DJ Skrilla.
Oh, Rubski is here as well. And Rubski asked if I'm on Twitch as well. Yeah, just go to twitch.com/Tiger39, homie. Mm-hmm. I think I missed somebody else. I think I missed one of Zakia's friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of Zakia's friends was in the chat. And Frankie told us Happy Pride Month. Frankie, you didn't see the Frankie. I call her Frankie. Frankie. I think her name's Emily, like Emily Franklin or something like that. But on here, it's Franklin. Skrilla is here. Yep. Yeah, Franklin, you didn't see the our Don't Tread on Anyone for Pride Month. We have I have another one that I'm going to use for Thursday.
John Doe.
Is John Doe here?
Yep, and Crystal.
Oh, Crystal's here.
Yep. Crystal Olympic.
And Mr. Just Moves is here.
Oh, what up, Just Moves?
He never sits still. He just moves. Hey,
well, Julian could fuck all the way off her yesterday. So.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what happened? Oh, she said yes, sir. So you saw the flag we posted? Hold on, let me throw it up there again. I dig it, man. Don't tread on anyone. Mm-hmm. I'm here for it. I wonder what's at the bottom. Is there? It doesn't have the. Yeah, it's missing the trans flag. So that was the trans flag is on there. But best believe Thursday I have one that includes that one. It kind of has everything. It kind of has all the flavorings, if you will. I'm kind of upset they took over the rainbow, man. I got a lot of rainbow shirts that have a rainbow on it, mm-hmm. but it's not like a gay pride thing. It was just a shirt that had a rainbow on it from like the 80s. Yeah. And not that I can't wear it, but it's like, people are like, oh, nice gay pride shirt. I'm like, that's just a rainbow, dude. Yeah. It's a Care Bear. It's a Care Bear shirt. Right. Yeah. Nothing gay about it. Right. Damn it. You know what, man? If I got to give up the wearing, not even give up wearing it. If they want to take over the rainbow to get their rights, I'm here for it. We took over the fist. Mm. Black people, we took over the fist like a motherfucker. You Italians took over the fucking bull.
Took over everything.
Y'all definitely took over the bull. Motherfuckers I remember I used to see people with like a bull necklace, and then it became an Italian thing, and it was like nobody else wore it. Yep. Y'all took over the bull. Fucking John, what did this
even the horns of the bull?
Yeah, y'all like little pieces of
right? Shit. Not only do we want the whole bull, you ain't taking anything else either.
Each separate piece. They're like, y'all can have the tail. Y'all can have the tail.
Keep the tail.
Y'all gave the tail to the Jamaicans. The Jamaicans took over the oxtails. They just oh man, dude! When Bobby Shmurda got out of jail, he ordered, I think, like 6 pounds of oxtails, if I'm not mistaken. Like that was the first thing he ate. Was like, it was either 3 or 4 pounds of oxtail.
I mean, hey, you know what? If you like something,
right. Franklin said, we just own the rainbows in June. Sorry. What do you mean in June? It's year round. DJ Raven said, it's only right. We get the fist, they get the rainbow. The Italians get the bull. And what do the Filipinos get? What do the Filipinos get? What is like the Filipino pride thing? If you could tell me that in an orderly fashion, Andre said, white people took over everything. They took over the world. Crystal said, I didn't see that. Crystal said, hey, you handsome men. Well, thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you, Miss Limpert. It's weird saying that. Limpert. I've been watching, so there's this like landscaper, mm-hmm. like he goes by like Lawn Care Juggernaut on YouTube. I swear this dude's mannerisms remind me of Tommy. Mm-hmm. He walks like Tommy. He has more of a belly. Yeah. He's more round than Tommy, but he walks like Tommy. he acts like Tommy. Like, you know how when Tommy says something, he kind of does that lean forward.
Oh yeah,
He does that.
Yeah.
Like on one of his videos, he was like, yo, if you want to leave a dislike, go ahead and do it. I'll wait. And then he was like this, and then he goes. And walks off. Bro, I was like, that's fucking Tommy, dude. That's fucking Tommy. DJ River said, don't forget June 19th. That's our Black Independence Day. Yeah, no shit. Juneteenth. I'm here for it. We here. We out here. We out here, son. We out here. Don't forget June 6th for Lifted happening at the Velvet Dog Rooftop. Also, this Thursday when Steven comes in, we got to figure out the exact day for the Donna Summer Solstice, which will be happening. So everybody in my Rainbow Coalition, make sure y'all come out to that. Franklin said in March, the leprechauns take it. They damn sure do. The Irish take over March. Whew, man. St. Patrick was Italian, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he was. We don't claim him.
They don't even drink like that in Ireland.
No.
On St. Patrick's Day. They're just chilling.
I mean, they drink, but not like we drink here.
I feel like she said you can gladly borrow the rainbow for Juneteenth. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support. And we appreciate the support. That's all I got. Yeah, this Sunday, man. This Sunday is going to be a good time. I've gotten some feedback. People are pretty excited about it. Hopefully it will go over swimmingly. Even if anybody shows up, it'd be good. If a bunch of people show up, it'd be better. You know what I mean? As long as it's not a situation where nobody shows up, that would suck. But
I mean, the weather's supposed to be fucking fantastic.
Dude, it's supposed to be like 80.
Yeah. So I mean
81. Real quick, something I do want to talk about because it was just on my mind. It's one of our topics.
Okay.
Because we were talking about like race things and stuff like that. So apparently Floyd Mayweather has been getting a lot of flack for the way that he reacted when old boy snatched his hat off his head.
Yeah.
And I was like, I find it kind of strange that
Floyd's getting
the flack.
The flack for that.
And it's almost like, so we've been watching, and I get it. Everybody from Ohio is riding with Jay. I understand that.
Easy.
A lot of Ohioans are riding with Jay.
Fuck.
The thing of it, Andre said, how long will we play till? We're playing it by ear. So however long, Franklin said, if nobody shows, I'll fly in from Missouri. See, that's why I love you, because that type of support. I'm here for that. You better be here for the, Franklin, you better make sure you're around for the 4th of July weekend, because that's when we're doing the Donna Summer Solstice. So you better be here for that. Andre, we'll just play until once people start moseying their way out, I got plenty of music. He's got plenty of music. So we'll just go until we'll see what happens. So like the thing that weirds me out about it is we've been watching this dude act badly. He basically did a drive-by on somebody with fucking water balloons. He's rolling up in press conferences, getting in people's faces, yelling at people, talking shit. And like at the end of the day, how was Floyd supposed to react? Like, was he not supposed to get upset? Because they're like, oh, that's really out of character. Is it out of character? Or was he just like, yo, man, like you need to quit playing?
Yeah.
Because first of all, Jake's not even the one fighting him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I've seen people try to say, oh, that's assault for less than that. He grabbed a hat off somebody's head, which means he puts his hands on somebody else's body, on their head. Yeah. If Floyd would have hauled off and punched him in the face, right? Yeah. I think Floyd would be catching a lot of flack. But he didn't. He yelled, he screamed. He's like, yo, I'm going to kill y'all. And then they're fucking boosting it up like we hired extra security, like we're scared. You know what I mean? He said he was going to kill us. Yeah. Really, fam? Really? You think Floyd is going to put a hit out on you over a hat? You know what I mean? Even an interview later that day, Floyd was like, I think we got the hat back. Like, it's not even a big deal. You know what I mean?
He exactly said that.
Yeah, he was like, the hat's around here somewhere. But yeah, I feel like it's weird that he's catching the most flack for that. And it's something that's happened a lot. Like, remember Sherman?
Yeah, Richard Sherman.
When dude was talking all that shit during the game, and Sherman was like, yo, don't ever bring a sorry receiver around me like that, because I'm going to shut him down. Yeah. He didn't curse. He did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He didn't curse. Right. He didn't spit when he talked.
He was just amped up.
You know what it was? It was an actual...
It was a genuine response.
A genuine response.
But it was educated.
Yes. And it wasn't like a press.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
A pre-done press. It was somebody speaking from actual emotion and speaking their mind. And he got called a thug.
Yep. Do you see why I don't like society?
Oh, yeah.
Or don't have faith in it? Because most society watches that box, which is everything on it's scripted. Everything. Even reality TV, it's scripted.
True. Yeah.
So
I think by law now they have to call it scripted reality.
So society gets so freaking brainwashed into seeing how people should react that when somebody actually reacts genuinely, it's a problem to them. Yes. Or he's a thug, or I'm scared, or he offends me.
Really quick, hold on. Yeah. The spirit teacher is in the chat on the gram.
What up?
And they posted, I don't want to say she because I can't see their picture, but they posted the unicorn, rainbow, and what's that last one?
Looks like a flower to me.
Yeah, the flower.
Yeah.
We're here for it. And Small said Jake Paul is going to get his head taken off by Tyron Woodley. It's a good possibility. Tyron Woodley actually knows how to roll with punches. Yeah. Although Tyron Woodley's chin has been a little suspect lately. Not crazy suspect because has he been knocked out?
I don't think he has.
I think he's been TKO'd.
Yeah.
So he could probably take a punch. If he has his beard, he should be all right. But he can roll with punches. He can throw a punch.
Yep.
He's way better than Ben Askren.
Yeah. At boxing, yeah.
He's way better than fucking
Nate Robinson. No offense to Nate.
This will honestly be yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He won a dunk contest. So,
right. Which is some shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know,
listen,
shouldn't have been boxing.
I'll say this. If that was a kickboxing match and Nate knew how to kick, it would be a different fight.
Oh, yeah.
I think Nate can kick hard as fuck. As strong as his legs are.
God, but they've got to be, yeah.
Oh, my God. Didn't Nate used to wrestle in school or something like that? He used to wrestle in school, I think. Because he's kind of built like a little wrestler.
Like way.
If he could shoot takedown, that might have been a different fight. But, yeah, I think it'd be an interesting fight. I'm not going to sit here and say that Jake's going to lose because I don't know yet. Yeah. I do think it's going to be a much tougher fight to him. But for all we know, he's the fucking chosen one. It just has knockout power and can put anybody to sleep. Now, Ben Askren wasn't asleep.
No.
Nate was asleep. Ben Askren got up.
Yeah.
And then they stopped it. He was wobbly, but he got up. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. But I'm kind of right there with you, Smalls. I think Tyron is going to take it to him. He's going to take it to him at least better than the rest of these fuckers did.
I ain't saying nothing because every time I say something, the opposite happens.
Right.
And I don't want to see this. I'll be nice. Never mind.
Yeah, I think I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I'll say that. It's going to be an interesting fight. And here's the thing. If he can get past Tyron Woodley, he's legitimate. I'll say he's legitimate.
Really?
Yeah, because Tyron is a legitimate.
Yeah, I know, but only one. Like, we're just going to give him that.
Now, I'm not going to say he's great.
Okay.
But I'll say he's legitimately training. He's legitimately out here doing it.
Okay.
He's not just. Because at that point, he's not just beating up YouTubers and wrestlers. Tyron Woodley has knocked people unconscious.
No, yeah, for sure.
Tyron Woodley has knocked some of the best fighters unconscious. Ben Askren has never done that.
No, he wins by a different.
Yeah. So this will be the first time that he has fought anybody that has starched anybody standing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tyron Woodley has fucking TNT in his right hand.
Yeah, he does.
So
I hope he finds it.
Granted, bigger gloves and whatnot, but still. If he beats Tyron Woodley, like, okay, yeah, this dude is really he's serious about this boxing thing. I don't like his methods, the talking shit. I'm not here for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if he loses, this will say a lot about him because we'll see who he is after a loss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The thing about Conor McGregor, I don't like the fact that he talks shit, but Conor McGregor was always very gracious in loss. He didn't blame it on a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's people that do that. There's a lot of people that do that. Blame a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Deontay Wilder was like, my fucking costume was too heavy.
Well, why were you wearing an 80-pound costume?
Now, here's the thing. Whether that's legit or not, I don't know. I'm not going to say it's not because I know the shit was heavy.
Yeah.
But why'd you do it?
Right.
And because you did it, don't blame it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That man went out there and whooped your ass, whether your legs were bad or not. Look at fucking... Look at Instagram acting up.
Yeah.
That man went out there and whooped your ass. You know, just take the ass whooping and get better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, Ngannou wore the freaking Predator helmet.
Oh, yeah.
Which was not nearly or didn't weigh nearly as much as that full costume Wilder one. And even Ngannou was like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to wear this no more. It's kind of heavy.
Yeah.
And he didn't have a whole fucking suit on. Like, he just had the helmet.
He definitely did. That shit wasn't, I wouldn't even say that shit was affecting his.
No, because I think he won it. He won all the time he wore it, so it wasn't affecting anything. But he still made the conscientious effort to be like, you know what? I'm not gonna give myself any excuses.
Yeah, no, not at all.
So he just stopped wearing the helmet.
Stipe said he's 100% confident that he's going to beat Ngannou in their rematch.
I mean,
he says he knows what he did wrong.
Okay.
I would say the thing he did wrong was get hit and have the rematch. Because it's like I said the first time, right?
Yeah.
The first time Stipe fought Ngannou, I was like, I've been saying it for a long time.
No, yeah.
It was the worst way that he could have beat him because
he
gave him something to learn.
Yeah.
If Stipe would have went out there and finished him,
then
there's nothing really for him to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If Stipe would have went out there and knocked him out, it's not much for him to learn.
Yeah.
I got to somehow tuck my chin,
Yep.
I mean, there's stuff to learn, but it's like, yo, he knocked me out.
Yeah.
He finished me. Somebody finishing you does something to you psychologically.
Yeah.
And you could talk a big game, but in the back of your head, you're like, this dude put me the fuck away. You know what I mean? This dude put me to sleep. Did you get into the new chat? Yeah. Okay. This dude put me to sleep. Like in the back of your head, that's what you're thinking. This guy put me away. I need to avoid that. Yeah. When you're the way that he beat Ngannou, he wore him down. So now, like I said, Ngannou is like, okay, I need to work on my gas tank. I need to work on my takedown defense. I need to work on my grappling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to work on all that stuff. So Ngannou beat Stipe the way that I said Stipe should have beat Ngannou.
Yeah.
So as I do on this show, and everybody that watches knows, I keep the same energy.
Yep.
Just like I said, if Stipe would have finished Ngannou, then I would think that the rematch would be the same. But because he didn't finish him, he had something to learn. He came back. He showed us that he learned it. I would be hard pressed, and I'm not saying that he's incapable of doing it. Yeah. If anybody can come back and get the belt back, it's Stipe. He showed us. Yeah. He has showed us that he can do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And as of right now, he has a record of not losing to the same person twice.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? As of right now.
As of right now, yeah.
Because he beat Junior Dos Santos? Didn't they fight twice?
I believe so.
I want to say they fought twice and he beat him the second time. First time Junior Dos Santos beat him. Second time Stipe
he
won.
beat him. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So he has a record of not losing to the same person twice. That being said, I don't see the adjustments that he's going to make this late in the game. I'm curious as the adjustment because again, I haven't coached people in a long time, so maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah.
I haven't studied tape in so long, but I'd be hard pressed to see the adjustments, like where, and I'm sure there's some little nuances and little things that they could adjust, but I'm like, so he stuffed the takedown, you know what I mean? Which was the bread and butter in the first fight.
Yeah.
He outstruck you. His head movement was better. About the only mistake, like when Stipe said, I know what I did wrong. About the only mistake that I saw that Stipe made was when he popped him and Ngannou stepped back, Stipe rushed in thinking that he was hurt, and then Ngannou hit him. Yeah. Now, here's the thing about that. At that point, Ngannou had already dropped him like twice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if you go by the way the fight was going, and it was only a matter of time before Ngannou caught him again and dropped him again. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a situation where Stipe was ahead until that happened. Yeah, he was already behind.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
he was already well behind.
Yeah, he was down around already in half of the, or not half, but like
the whole first part of that next round.
Yeah, like so. I mean, you know what though? I'd expect nothing less if it was reversed and Ngannou said that. You know what I mean? Like these dudes are
100%. But the thing is, what Ngannou said was,
no, I mean if he said the exact, like if he had lost and he was like, oh, I know what I did wrong.
Yeah, it's the 100% that bothers me.
Yeah,
when he's like, I'm 100% going to beat him. I like confidence.
I do too, but
I mean, more so, you should be like, listen, it's going to be a different fight.
Yeah.
I know what I did wrong, and I feel as though I'm going to beat him.
Yeah.
But the whole, like, the 100% thing is literally discounting what that man did to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not even Ngannou was like, I'm 100% going to beat Stipe in the next fight. He was like, I feel like I'm a better fighter now. And unless I missed something. Now, I might have missed an interview somewhere where he did say something like that, but I didn't see him say that. Now, here's the thing. Stipe is a champion, and the champion should be confident. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And I think if it was anybody, not because he's from Cleveland, because I think I've more times than not on this show have really not shown my Cleveland allegiance.
Yeah.
according to the Clevelanders.
Yeah, the Clevelanders
who live in fucking Westlake. Anyways, if it was, because that bothered me too when you said 100%.
Yeah.
But then I remembered who said it, and I took where he's from out of it. If it was somebody who was known to be like that, like, because when you say 100%, like you said, you're discounting everything that dude did.
Yeah, yeah.
Stipe's really never done that before, at least that I know of.
Yeah.
So if it was somebody else,
but that's why it's weird to me too.
No, that's why. So maybe he just, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and maybe he just misspoke.
Or
instead of 100, or he really feels that way.
Yeah, he really feels that way. Or, I mean, it could be a couple of things, right? I don't want to misspeak.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of times when people talk like that, it's one of a few things, right? Either A, that's how he feels. Okay. And I'm along with you. Yeah. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And that's how he feels. The man does not have a track record of losing to the same person twice. So, rightfully so, he should probably feel that way. A lot of times, it's also a situation where they're trying to hype themselves up. True. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when somebody gets punched and they nod like, nah, that didn't hurt. And you're like, that shit hurt like a motherfucker. Like motherfucker, it hurt my hand. I know it hurt your face. Yeah. Like I know it hurt. Fuck yeah. So it could be that. Like he's hyping himself up. Like, fuck. Like, you know, I need to hype myself up so I can beat this guy. Or it could be he's just trying to sell the fight so that he can get back in there. You know what I mean? Maybe he's trying to get Ngannou. Because right now, it's Ngannou's ball game. When you beat someone that convincingly, there's no need for a rubber match. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's nobody was really oh, we need to see this rubber match. No. Nobody is really even saying we need to see part 3. Yeah. Honestly, in the community, nobody's really saying that. Yeah. You know, there's some of the fans, obviously the Stipe fans are saying that. You know, fans from all over, not just from Ohio. No, the fans are like, yo, we need number 3. Like, he can get this back. But nobody, as far as like selling the fight, nobody's really like, yeah, we need to run this back. They're like, I mean, from beginning to end, I don't want to say it was 100% one-sided because it wasn't. Stipe hit him and Stipe did some things. He shot for the takedown. It wasn't one-sided.
I mean, it was about as one-sided as it could be without being one-sided.
Yeah, if that makes sense. Ngannou was definitely winning that fight. Yeah. At the time that it ended, it was definitely not like a upset. Like we were already like, we see where this is going. Yeah. As long as he doesn't get tired, right? We don't really see anything that Stipe is going to do to counter. I mean, Ngannou was throwing kicks. Yeah. Now, maybe Stipe wasn't ready for that. First fight, he wasn't throwing any kicks. No, he wasn't doing any head movement. Yeah. Maybe Stipe wasn't ready for that. Maybe the next fight, he'll be ready for it. He'll make the adjustments. It's highly possible.
It could be.
The only caveat that I would say is that the people that Stipe has fought twice didn't have these cinder blocks for hands for sure. and fucking dynamite in their hands. Yeah. Small said it became one-sided pretty quickly. Yeah.
As soon as he hit the wizard, I was like,
I was like, this motherfucker's hitting the wizard.
My dude, I was just looking at I was like, all right, well, this is
it's a wrap.
He's stuffing takedowns like that.
Yo, at the spot we were at, they were like, yo, just go ahead and start the music.
Yeah, right.
Start playing. Fight wasn't even over. They were like, yo, just go ahead and start the music up, man.
You just play the music.
Start the music. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, like, you know, here's the thing. As a person who is not a fan of the fighter Stipe, I'm a fan of the person. I like him as a person. As a fighter, I'm just, you know, I don't dislike him.
No, yeah, for sure.
I'm fans of other people. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Ngannou. I've always been a fan of Overeem. As that person, it, like Small said, it became one-sided very fast. Yeah. And I'm not just here to rag on Stipe. Like I said, the dude does not have a record of losing to the same person twice.
For sure.
There is nothing in his history that should lead him to believe that he can't come
win.
and beat Ngannou. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if anybody can come back and beat the person that beat them, he's proven that it's him.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? He beat Cormier twice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He lost to him the first time, beat him the second time, and then the third time, beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pretty much. I mean, there were some eye pokes and shit, but whatever. He beat him.
Yeah.
So if anybody can come back and win, it's him. I just think that in this situation, it's a bit more of a daunting task
For sure.
than it was before.
Mm-hmm.
The way that Cormier beat him, it was like a short punch.
Yeah.
It was a good fight up until that point.
It was, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The way that Junior Dos Santos beat him, that was a fucking brawl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I would go as far as to say neither one of them hit as hard as Francis Ngannou.
Yeah.
Like Francis Ngannou rocked him when Stipe beat him, and Francis was tired.
Yep.
So a Small said, I root for Stipe because he's from Cleveland and I trained with him for almost 4 years. If I hadn't trained with him, I'd be pretty neutral. Yeah, I feel that.
For sure.
I feel that.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. Smalls, you know this. So when Stipe fought Overeem, some people gave me flack because I rooted for Overeem.
Yep.
And Smalls, you know this. I've always been an Overeem fan.
Yeah, you were.
Because Smalls, you used to watch the Prides with me, Zach, and everybody. Yeah.
We were watching Overeem before Stipe.
Yeah. I knew about Overeem before I ever knew about Stipe. I had heard about Stipe because he's from here.
Yo, yeah.
But I knew about, I was a fan of Valentine Overeem, which is Alistair's older brother. Mm-hmm. So I've been a fan of the Overeems for years, since the late 90s. Like, so I'm not going to all of a sudden just switch. Now, everybody else that Stipe fought, I was like, I hope he wins. You know what I mean? That was
me with the whole DC thing.
Yeah.
I was rooting for Stipe.
Yeah.
But I also rooted for DC before Stipe.
Smalls just said, oh, yeah, you were. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
So
you know what I mean? Because I was a fan of DC way before Stipe.
Yeah, when he was in Strike Force.
Yeah. And with the whole wrestling thing, like, it was just...
Stipe is one of the greatest heavyweights of all. I mean,
DC?
DC is one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, dude.
Yeah.
I think the only heavyweight to ever beat DC was Stipe.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, he was undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated at heavyweight.
At heavyweight until Stipe beat him.
DC's undefeated. The only people that beat DC, like, think about this. The only people that beat DC, right?
Yeah.
He said, you're a big K1 and Pride fan when I met you. Yeah, for sure. See? And if you're a K1 and Pride fan, you know about the Overeem.
Yep.
The only people to beat DC, like, think about this. It took the best ever, right?
In two weight classes
to beat DC. Took the best ever light heavyweight in John Jones, who a lot of people argue is the best in the world.
Yeah.
You know, pound for pound.
Okay.
And then Stipe, the best heavyweight ever in the UFC.
Yeah.
That's what it took to beat him. And to be honest, he beat Stipe once.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like...
So he's beat the best ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, he beat Stipe after Stipe was the best ever.
Yeah.
Because Stipe already had, 3 title defenses at that point?
Yeah.
So that's when
DC beat him.
That's when DC beat him.
Yeah.
So now, here's the question. David Miller's here.
Oh, what up?
That's the Ghost Dad, right?
Yeah.
Ghost Dad.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So now my question is this. Where does that put DC in the ranking? Because
definitely he's in the discussion.
If he beat the best heavyweight the UFC has ever seen, right? And before that, he was undefeated as a heavyweight. Does that make him at least one of the next best heavyweight ever? He doesn't have the he's not as decorated as Stipe. He doesn't have the 3 defenses in the UFC. I think he has it in Strike Force.
He's in the discussion.
I think he's definitely in the discussion.
Better be in that discussion.
I would think so. Because he did. It's not like he beat Stipe he beat Stipe in Stipe's prime.
Yeah. So
it's not like he was on the downswing. No. He was at the time the best ever. 3 title defenses. Nobody else has ever done it. He was that dude at that time, and then Daniel came in and beat him. So if Weidman tried to say he was the best ever because he beat Anderson, like when Anderson was on top of everything, or he beat Anderson when Anderson was on top of everything, I think DC gets to say the same.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I think honestly, I think DC has a little more credibility to say that than Weidman.
A little bit. I do hope the man's leg heals up.
Bleacher Report said he was walking on his own already.
He's walking? Okay.
Yeah, so
good. That's a good sign.
Yeah,
that's a good sign.
That part's good.
Now we'll see what happens after he gets back in there if he starts throwing kicks with that one.
Yeah.
Because fucking Anderson came out and was throwing kicks like it never happened.
Yeah, right?
Anderson was kicking the shit out of Nick Diaz.
I remember that first fight back. I looked at camera. I was like, dude, like, is he going to fucking break that leg again?
Like it never happened, dude. Like it never happened. Georgina is in the chat. Oh. What up, Georgina?
What up, Georgina?
She's about to pop a kid out.
Oh,
any minute. It's ready. It's ready. It's ready to come out the oven. The turkey base with the little thing, the turkey thing, boop. It already popped out. It's ready. Lycanthrope Photography is in the chat. Pun-Fu-Panda is in the chat.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Oh man, so what's her last name? Osaka dropped out of the French Open because she's dealing with some mental health things.
Yeah.
And the press during the press conferences and whatnot, like she wasn't feeling it, and so that got me wondering, like the mandatory press thing, like who the fuck is that for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for the French Open, right? They're not selling the matches. Like the French Open makes money.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the athletes shouldn't be forced to do press. Like one of the things that Conor McGregor did is one of the things that Conor McGregor did that helped other fighters was Conor was like, look, he used his influence to change Naomi Osaka. He used his influence to change. I love that we have this hive mind called the chat, that whenever we don't know things, like it's, you know what it is? Here, I'll get back to my topic in a second. Here's what it is. It's like I'll say something, right? And I'll be like, wait, what is it? And then I'll continue because I'm just biding time because I know at any minute it's going to pop up in the chat. It's such a beautiful thing. Like you just put a question out there and then you just continue to chat because you know somebody somebody is about to let you know. And I love that, man. I love that. Oh, yeah. So the thing that Conor McGregor did that I think helped in this particular situation, he used his influence and was like, look, I'm not going to do these fucking press conferences.
Yeah.
I'm training to fight. I'm training to fight somebody that's just trying to take my head off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be at the press conference. I'm going to just train because when he lost to Diaz.
Yeah.
After that, he was like, yo, I'm just going to train.
Yeah.
I'm not showing up to the press. Fuck that press conference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, who the fuck is that for? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a fan, you already know who McGregor is. Even if you're not a fan, you know who McGregor is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So who is the press conference for? Yeah, they might need to say some things, but why can't he Skype in?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have the technology to do that. He can Skype in. He doesn't need to fly from fucking Ireland to Vegas to do a press conference for 2 days and then fly the fuck back. As a matter of fact, one of the reasons we never got the Khabib Ferguson fight is because Ferguson was doing press and hurt his fucking leg.
Yeah.
Tripped over the cable and twisted his knee or some shit like that? Or he tore
something.
Yeah, he tore his fucking like meniscus and his ACL and all that and had to have surgery. Adam said the press circuit is so the fans can get insight into the players. Yeah. I think it's bullshit, but that's the purpose. You're
that's
right.
That's why I like Bill Belichick.
Oh,
that's
really?
a hot take around here because not too many people like him.
Well, explain that.
Have you seen his press conferences?
No. That's why I'm asking. I've never seen it.
Ask me how the game went.
So how'd the game go?
Didn't you watch it?
Damn, that's what he does.
Oh yeah, I love Bill Belichick's press conferences.
Oh, Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling just rated us with a party of 4.
What up?
It's a raid.
Yeah, I love his press conferences.
Oh, hey, Megan Francis just put it in there. It's a raid. Let's blow it up. Hey, Megan Francis. We like raids. Now, what were you saying?
No, that's exactly how those go.
Yeah, I think it's weird.
Stone cold, no expression on his face.
It's expressionless.
If a reporter asks a stupid question, he'll let you know it. It's fantastic.
Adam said Greg Popovich is dope for that too.
Yeah.
I always thought it was weird. Like, you know, I here's the thing. I understand why they would need to do press.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if your athletes are telling you, like, listen, I want to concentrate on training.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not trying to do press every other day. Like, how do you get rid of, especially a fight? Like, how do you get ready for a fight and you're doing press every other day?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Most of these fighters can't even see their girlfriend every other day while they're getting ready for a fight, but they're supposed to go and do press.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Plus, doing press after you've been knocked the fuck out
isn't a good idea.
Fuck no.
Which is why I love Joe Rogan.
Oh, hey, Megan Francis just followed us. Boom. Appreciate the follow. We definitely appreciate the follow.
Because didn't he say that? Like, he doesn't like doing the interviews with the losing fighter, especially if they got knocked out after the fight.
That's weird.
He was like, can't we give these guys like a good hour or a day?
Yeah, let's talk to him tomorrow.
Like, I'll talk to the winner.
Let's just talk to him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing, man. If you catch me when I just woke up, there's problems.
Yeah.
If you ask me my name when I just woke up, you might have problems. Like, there might be issues, let alone if somebody just knocked me to sleep.
Right.
And then I woke up and a lot of times the first thing they say is what happened.
Yeah.
Most fighters, when they get knocked out and wake up, what happened? I've been knocked out in training. When I got up, I was like, what happened? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let alone, so how did you see the fight going before you were flatlined into, like, what?
I was in a fight?
A prime example is when Overeem lost to Stipe, right? And he was like,
that's the one where Rogan said it.
Yeah, he was like, I thought I got him. I thought I tapped him out with the guillotine.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I have to go back and watch. And people was raking him through the coals.
Yeah.
But then it's like, dude, he just got knocked out.
That's the fight. Well, that's the main fight I was talking about. Rogan was like, afterwards, he was like, I was not talking to Overeem.
Yeah,
no, like, he's like, I was.
But that,
I've interviewed Overeem for years.
Yep.
I was not talking to Alistair Overeem in that interview. And that's when he was like, can't we give these, like, the loser, can't we give them like a day and like maybe like a half hour, and depending how bad they lost, maybe like a day or something? Like,
at least, I would say at least 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want to talk to him, go backstage, if you want to talk to him back there, fine.
Or have the loser, like, you know, take the shower, get.
Yeah. Or have them decide, like, hey, do you want to talk? Stick around if you want to talk. If not, you are free to go. I don't even like them having to stand there for the other guy's hand to get ready. Especially if you got knocked out.
Yeah.
Depending on how you got knocked out. If you got knocked out, like, let's say you got dropped from a leg kick, right?
Yeah.
And it hurts to stand. You shouldn't have to stand there while they do. Let me just go back here, man, and get in my shower, man. Let me dip. Let me get the fuck up out of here.
And be like, hey, Anderson. Hey, Chris. Can you guys stand next to this dude? We need you still.
Yeah, I know your leg's broken in half, but before you go. Oh, my God. That's fucking hilarious. I mean, it's not funny.
No,
their leg got broken in half.
But
I mean, it's funny adjacent.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised, motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, hey, oh, wait, where are you going? Hey, stretcher, come bring that stretcher back. Can you put it vertical too? He needs to stand next to this.
He needs to stand here. He needs to stand here.
Matter of fact, just get some crutches. He's all right.
Did you hear about the fucking fan that threw that bottle at Kyrie Irving? He got arrested.
Yeah.
They arrested him. Why the fuck would you throw a bottle?
Yeah, why do fans do anything? Like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean, Kyrie did step on the fucking Celtics thing.
I get it.
But did he? You know what I mean?
He did, but give him a reason not to.
Here's the thing. Steph Curry looked like he took a dump on the Cleveland thing that one time.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And nobody threw shit at him.
No.
You know what I mean?
He just said a bunch of words.
Yeah, because people know how to act right around. Adjacent. Adjacent. Yeah. And then somebody threw popcorn at Russell Westbrook?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on in basketball, man? This is a sport you know. I don't know about this sport.
I haven't watched basketball.
This is a sport you know about.
I haven't watched basketball
since last season.
I think, yeah. I've watched like a few games here and there, but nothing like.
Anybody throw any popcorn in the games you watched?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I was watching this. I did see the Kyrie incident just because I was watching that game.
Oh, okay.
Because Kyrie.
I saw it on replay.
Yeah.
Didn't he flick him off?
Yeah, he did.
They were like on the news. They were saying, yeah, he was pointing the guy out. Yeah. I was like, that's not pointing.
I mean, good on you for
good cover up
saying that. But
good cover up like a motherfucker.
My whole thing is, look, I played sports. I've coached.
Right.
I've been around them. I never cared. Like, even playing, I never cared when a team ran up the score or if they did like say, oh, they walk across your logo wrong.
Yeah.
Like, no, that was look. If I don't want that to happen, I gotta do something to not let that guy do that.
Right. Adam said, "You mean he stepped on the logo in the middle of a floor that dudes run on for 48 minutes?"
Well, he's correct, but I guess it's because like the way he was walking, he was like, it was almost like he was wiping his feet.
Yeah, he like wiped his feet on it.
Yeah.
Still though, if you don't want it to happen, beat him.
Yeah.
It's really simple.
Yeah. That's like
if you don't want somebody celebrating at the end of the fight, beat them.
Yeah. That was like
really simple.
When Terrell Owens did the fucking thing.
Oh, I don't know about this.
So he played when he played in San Fran. So
okay.
Like maybe early 2000s,
right?
Maybe late 90s.
Okay.
No, early 2000s. He like scored a touchdown and it's T.O. So he was always animated.
Yeah.
And he ran to the 50-yard line, like where the big star is in Dallas, and he just went like this.
Oh, wow.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
Wow.
But people had a fucking shit fit for it. I was like, oh, yeah? Then tell the freaking Dallas Cowboys defensive backs to maybe cover a cold.
Yeah.
Like, they can't cover the guy. He literally torched them all game.
Oh,
wow. Like, stop the guy from scoring, and maybe he won't fucking dance on your fucking logo.
That's hilarious, though.
It was like early 90s. They asked Bobby Bowden, who used to coach for Florida State.
Really quick. My homie from the island, Madison, is in the chat.
Oh.
Madison McDonald. Really quick,
good.
before you continue, I want to tell a funny story about her. So her boyfriend, his name is Brock.
Mm-hmm.
He was a little inebriated over the weekend, right? Drunk as fuck. So he's in the lobby of the hotel. He's loving everybody, hugging everybody, high-fiving everybody.
Yeah.
Madison comes down. She's just not having it.
Oh, boy.
She just got done working all day. Yeah. And let's just say she was wearing her ovaries on the outside that day, right? So she's like, you fucking idiot. Did you order a sandwich from, she was like, did you order a sandwich from Subway and walk out? And he's like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. She's like, go get your fucking sandwich. Here's some money. Go get your sandwich. I'm leaving, right? So he's like... So then he says to her, he looks at her, and he's like, as he's walking out, he goes, I love you. And then she responded with, I want to punch you in the face. Oh, my God, bro. That shit was so funny. He was like, I love you. I want to punch you in the face.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic.
Oh, holy shit, bro. Oh my God, I lost my shit when she said that. I was like, man, Madison is not having it today.
I want to punch you in the face.
And the way she said it, like she said it was such a, like a gravelly, I want to punch you in the face. I was like, God damn. I was like, that's some cold-blooded shit. Oh, man.
That's fantastic. I want to punch. I love you.
Punch you. Yeah,
I want to punch you in the face.
I want to punch you in the face right now. And he was just like, he just smiled and walked out, went to fucking Subway, dude. I was like, he better not come back without a sandwich because I think she might actually fuck him up. I feel like she might actually fuck him up if he does. Like, she might actually punch him in the face. That island is so interesting, dude. So much interesting stuff happens on that island. Some dude rolled up on an electric skateboard and then, like, left without it.
Oh, shit.
And I don't think he was there that long. He just like rolled up with it and then just walked out. He was drunk. Like, you probably shouldn't be rolling around on an electric skateboard drunk. That's probably not the best idea. Oh, shit. DJ Dill is in the chat. What up, fam? DJ Raven said, can't wait till OBJ comes back torturing people. He's looking decent.
This offense.
He's looking like he's healing up.
This offense is going to be so fucking ridiculous.
I mean, I don't know anything about it, but yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm going to agree because y'all say it. I'm going to agree with it. Y'all know the sport. I don't know the sport ball.
Yeah.
I know fighting and video games and random ass topics that we talk about on this show. Oh. It's almost time for us to hit old Dusty.
Yeah, man.
We're at like 2.5 right now.
Oh, shit.
We're like 2.5 hours.
We got Bobby Bowden thing. Like, it was the greatest quote of all time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Please continue.
Because it was either it was either a team ran to score up on him or he just ran to score up on a team.
Mm-hmm.
Not like running to score, but you're just playing your offense. You're just playing the game.
Yeah.
And his response was, I can't think of which way it was. If they were just scoring unlimited points or the other team was.
Yeah.
But his response was, it's our job. I think it was them that was getting scored on because he was like, it's my job. It's our defense's job to stop that.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
It's like he's like, this is football. Your job is to score.
Yep.
He's like, so what am I going to tell my guys? Hey, don't score no more.
Yeah.
He's like, my guys would look at me like, coach, that's the point of the game. Like,
hey, you know what, guys? I think we've done enough. Go ahead and
just kick it into neutral. That's why, like, dude, you ask Cameron. I'm like, well, don't ask, because me and Cam are like this. When we're watching the Buckeyes, just fucking score. Just
keep scoring.
You've heard us, like, dude, score 100. Like,
just keep scoring.
Which is why I think the team up north ducked us this year.
Oh,
because I think
100%.
they would have. They knew they were going to get 100 put on them.
100%.
There would be no way to prove that.
I agree with that. No, we got solid science for this.
Yeah.
We got solid science for this. That's what we're going with. For this one,
yeah,
we got solid science. And that science is our opinion, which makes it the right one.
it just too many things, man. Like the shit talking they were doing. And then Ryan Day came back and said, all right, well, I think we'll just drop 100 on you. The shit talking stopped real quick.
Here's the thing, too.
From them.
I don't think they ever planned on playing.
I don't think they ever planned on playing us either.
Here's the thing. It's easy. Listen, I will talk all the shit in the world about John Jones. You want to know why? Because I'm never going to fight him.
Right? Yes.
I'll talk all the shit in the world about Stipe. You want to know why? I ain't never going to fight him.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. And that's, most people are like that. Oh, he's a bum. Yeah, they'll do that. You want to know why? Because they ain't going to never be in that cage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm ever in a cage with Stipe, he fucked up. Because he's here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if I'm ever in a cage with Stipe, his career took a turn for the worse.
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck he did.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they got him out in the fucking farmland in middle Ohio somewhere fighting me. You know what I'm saying?
Shows
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He fucked up somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
It's easy to talk shit when you know you're not going to face when you know you're not going to face the consequences. Yeah. Oh, Rubsky just followed us. Yeah. I should say Rubsky found us because he's already in the chat on Instagram.
Yeah,
but he just found us on Twitch. If you know that you're not going to face the consequences for your talk, it's easy to talk shit. Yeah, they'll talk big shit. Oh yeah, man, we're gonna run the numbers up on you, man. We're gonna do this. Listen. I'll talk shit about Renzo Gracie all day. Man, I'll tap that motherfucker with a heel hook. I'll do this. I'll do that. I ain't never going to grapple with this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But I ain't never going to. Listen, I'll talk shit about Kelsey. I'll be like, you know what? I could definitely beat her in arm wrestling. I don't plan on arm wrestling Kelsey.
Right?
There will never come a day that I plan on arm wrestling this chick. Like, it's not going to happen. So I'll talk the shit. Yeah. If I got to back it up, now we're having a different conversation. You know what I mean? Then I'll be like, oh, well, you know what? I was sick that day. Right. I don't know what I was saying. But
yeah, but see, this is the thing. Cause they were talking the shit when they knew they were playing.
Rubsky said I'd pay to watch that.
Like they were still doing the talking when they knew they were playing. Oh, so once they said, hey, we're playing, but it's not gonna be like a normal season.
Gotcha.
I don't think that team ever had any intentions of playing us.
I'll say, so that would be if I was talking shit and then Stipe was like, hey man, we're in the same city. Why don't you come by Strong Style sometime? Let's get a couple rounds in. And all of a sudden I'm like, you know what? Yeah. I'm really scared of the COVID situation. Yeah. Down to the Felt said, let me shout out Down to the Felt real quick. Said, I met him. He isn't big, and I'm 6'4", 280, but I think he would whoop my ass. Renzo got those extra cauliflowered ears. I actually met Renzo a couple times. Down to the Felt, I don't know if you knew this, but I used to train, fight MMA. I used to own an MMA camp. A couple of the people in the chat actually used to train under me. I met him a few times, and that dude's jits is next level. And it's not. So, like, a lot of the new school cats are very, like, their jits is very flashy. There's a lot of heel hooks going on, a lot of jumping into things. Renzo's not like that. It's very, I don't want to say basic, but it's you're basic. Yeah. But he's just so fucking good at them. Like, he doesn't make a mistake. So, like, so in jits, a lot of times you're waiting for somebody to make a mistake so you can capitalize on it. He doesn't make a mistake. You know what I mean? A lot of the high-level guys, like the Henzos, the Hoises, Hickson, a lot of these high-level guys, they just don't he said, really, I actually sold him a foosball table. He lives by my store. Real gentleman, super solid guy. Super solid guy. He said, I got a good story about him. You know what? I'm gonna get down to the felt on the show one day. Maybe we'll maybe we'll Skype you in one day, man, so you could tell us about it. Oh, New Jersey is in his name. So I'm guessing that's what the NJ is. And I if I'm not mistaken, Henzo lives in New Jersey. Either New Jersey or New York, one of the two. I actually used to live in New Jersey too. I stayed in New Jersey for a bit. I had a house there when my dad passed. There was a house in Camden, New Jersey. Camden, New Jersey isn't great. It's not a great area. But I'm sure you know about Camden, New Jersey. It's not a great area. I used to go to Pennsauken Mart all the time because we used to buy stuff there because there's no tax in New Jersey. Yeah. We used to go to Cherry Hill Mall and then Pennsauken Mart. Is Pennsauken Mart still there? Do you know? Are you hip to Pennsauken? I think I'm saying it right. It's basically like it's almost like a swap meet. It's just like it's like a mall, but it's all like it's like a swap meet. Okay. I mean, new shit. He said Camden is gangster, more Philly-ish though. Yeah. Camden is not great. Camden is not a wonderful area, which is why when my dad passed, the house that was there, I was like, nah, I don't need this. You know what? Yeah, I was like, I don't need this. I gave it to the older sister that just passed recently. I gave it to her. I was like, yeah, you do whatever you're going to do with it. I'm all right on this. He said, not sure. I'm a little bit further north. Basically, like, so it's not far from Camden. It's like if you know where Cherry Hill is, it's basically like a swap meet / mall, not a flea market, but like you go there, you can buy all your electronics there, your shoes, clothes. And there's a lot of people go there to buy stuff because there's no tax in Jersey. So you kind of get stuff at wholesale price. Now, I don't know if the sneakers are real. I don't know if I trust it, but whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Hey, you know.
In a pinch, you're a kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got limited funds.
Yeah.
That's the place to go.
Hey, look, are we supposed to believe that everybody walking around with these flashy ass fucking sneakers, knowing what they go for now, are actually real?
No, fuck no.
Exactly.
I'll be honest. I think most people that are rocking flashy shoes, if they have the money for them, they bought a real pair, but then bought a fake pair to wear.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do that. I think more people do that than not. He said, yeah, Joe Flacco is closer to Cherry Hill. Sidebar, he bought the same table Henzo did. Nice. Sure. So you sell foosball tables, huh? I guess that's what down to the felt means.
Amen.
Or is that a pool table thing?
It could be pool tables too.
I think the felt is pool table.
Pool table. Yeah.
Yeah. I like how we're just going through Adam said it sounds like Randall Mall before it closed. Yeah, Randall Mall was whew. The thing, okay, so here's the difference. So with Pennsauken, there's not stores.
Yeah,
it's people selling stuff. So it's like somebody buys a bunch of shoes wholesale and they open up a spot in Pennsauken. You know what I mean? They got a bunch of appliances that they bought and now they're selling it at Pennsauken. But it's all new stuff. You know what I mean? It's not like it's secondhand stuff. Although there are some secondhand stuff there. There's a lot of jewelry stores, and I remember there was a couple strip clubs. Okay. There was like a couple of restaurants with some strippers in there because I remember being a little kid and us being there and my dad going in, and I had to stand outside for a minute. And like I could see through. There was like a crack in one of the walls that I could see through, and I remember being like, "Yo, that chick's naked." Like I remember thinking that, and I'm like, I ain't gonna tell nobody about this. I'm gonna just sit here, take your time, pop. Do your thing, man. Take your time. And then when he'd come out, I'm like, oh, we're going already? No, it was fine. I was fine. I was good.
Staring at the wall.
Yeah, that's just all. Oh yeah, but so like a mall, they have like stores, but this is just like it's people. There was a lot of jewelry, fucking big ass rings. Yeah. That's where people got their fucking big gold ropes and shit like that. Those were the days. Those were the days. I should Google it, see if it's still there, but no, I don't feel like. We'll do that Thursday. Oh, man, everybody, it's about time for us to hit the old Dusty Trail.
It was good.
The show went by quick.
Yeah, it did.
It went by really quick. I remember we were talking, I looked up, and we were at 50-something minutes, and I was like, oh, crap. I mean, we don't have a limit on what we do, but I just want to save some of our energy for Thursday because I feel like Thursday is going to be the show that's like, man, Thursday is going to be that show. Yeah. Here's the thing. I think after Thursday's show, I'm probably not going to want to drive to Columbus. 30 in production. Oh, what up? What up, fam? How you doing? I think after Thursday's show, I'm not going to be in a mood to drive to I think Thursday show is going to take a lot out of us. I might try to procure some snacks for that day. I'm going to spend tomorrow. Why is the camera on you? Probably because I was blowing my nose. I'm going to spend tomorrow doing that, getting some snacks and whatnot. Oh boy, man. Great show, Pun.
Hey,
thanks for being here.
You as well.
I feel like I didn't talk to you as much, though. I feel like we didn't talk about you.
That's all right.
Well, what's going on with you?
It's all right.
Adam said it's Thursday a secret. No, Adam, if you remember our friend Steven, who came on, that is also part of the Donna Summer Solstice that we're doing. So because it's Pride Month, he's coming on Thursday and he's bringing two other friends from the rainbow community, and we're just gonna have a talk, you know, and we're gonna discuss things. And you know what? We're down to 5 people. Oh, I don't have it loaded. I was gonna give people a sneak peek of the picture we're gonna use during the opening, but Small said, is your Velvet Dog event going to be an ongoing thing? I'll be in town at the end of August and would like to chill with you. So it has been too long, bro. It's been way too long. Down to the fella said, how considerate Tiger is of the panda. For sure, man. He's this is my ace boom coon right here. And Smalls, yeah, it's going to be an ongoing thing. It may not be weekly. I might do it bi-weekly since it's Pride Month. See what I did there?
I see what you did
there. Oh, wait, I need my sound effect. Hold up. There we go.
I see what you did there.
Or it'll either be bi-weekly or weekly. So when you're in town, for sure. And I mean, even if it's not going on, man, me and you could just link up and grab a bite. Like, I would love to see you, bro. I haven't seen you. It's literally been years since I've seen you. So yeah, I would love to catch up with you. Yeah, Pun, what's new with you, man? Before we get out of here, what's new with you? First of all, how's your foot?
It's good.
It's good. Is it healing up? What shoes are you wearing right now? Are those the Pumas?
Yeah.
How are those? Comfortable?
Oh yeah, I love these things. J. Cole, man. Whew.
Oh, those are his?
Yeah.
Now, have those jumped up to $500,000 yet? Or
nah.
Okay.
I got these on sale for $99.
Did you really?
Yep.
Online or?
Nope, at Champs.
Get the hell out
South
of here.
Park. But the red ones, so they have, you saw the all red ones that I have. I wore them over here.
J. Cole's as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wore them over here when Josh Land was on.
Okay.
Remember when you gave me the shirt? I was like, oh shit, it matches my shoes.
Yeah.
So those, and then they have a black pair. So like the white is black, and then the colors are it's got the multicolor.
I'm gonna pop one of those off, hold them up so that people can see what you're saying. I was about to say, don't take off the foot that you hurt.
So these guys.
Yeah. So now, what's the difference? Where were you saying?
So
where
like the black ones, they're black where it's white. And then they got different multicolors.
Oh, okay.
And then they have an orange and black pair that I might get.
Okay,
for
gotcha.
Football season.
Down to the Felt said, or are they J-holes that just look like that? Small said, put me on the show. I want to try to measure up to Bobby, which will be a tall task.
Oh, shit.
Yo, Smalls, when you're in town, let me know when you're going to be here, and you can be on that Thursday show.
Yeah.
For sure. We'll just lock it in. We'll just lock it in for when you're here. That'd be a hoot.
Yeah.
That will be a hoot.
Yeah. I haven't seen Smalls for
since the school.
Since the school, yeah.
Yeah. That'd be a hoot, man. Oh, yeah. 100%. When you're in town, 100% you're going to be on the show. I don't care if I even accidentally schedule somebody else. I'll cancel it. I'll be like, can't do it. Can't do it. Oh, man. So your foot's doing good.
Yeah, I mean, it still hurts, but I mean, it's going to, but.
Like, is it agonizing, or is it hurting like you can tell it's getting better, or is it like still fully like hurting?
It's not fully hurting, but it's a constant.
Yeah.
But it's so now it's probably about like a 6.
Okay. And what was it before? Like a 10.5?
No, it was like a 9.5 for a while. I think now it's just becoming natural to me. So like,
yeah, you're just getting used to it.
Pretty sure that's why the pain's getting less and less. I don't actually think it's.
I mean, fuck, man.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, it's what I've always done. Since I've been an adult, like I really haven't.
And here's the thing: like you have a pretty high pain tolerance.
I do, which is
like
bad.
I have a super high pain tolerance. So if something hurts me, it's like damn near life threatening.
Yeah.
I've seen you hurt yourself plenty of times and you're like, oh, this happened, that happened. The only time I've ever seen you react is when you smashed your foot against that fucking, what was it, a drainage grate?
Yeah, that drainage, yeah.
And that's major.
Yeah.
That's major. There's people that pass out to that kind of pain. And that's the only time I've seen you react. And so I knew it had to be bad. Because like I said, I've seen you fall. I've seen, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you fucking smashed into the fucking ironing board at the hotel.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh yeah. Like we played it up, but it's not like you were freaking out. So
we were at you weren't there, but it was when we used to go to Panini's on Thursdays in Berea for college ID night.
I was there.
Were you there when I went to punch Richie in the face and he moved and I hit the cement pillar outside?
No, I heard. I was there. I was
there
inside.
That's right. Yeah. Like,
because that's when I was hanging out with what's her name? Shauna or something like that.
Even when I did that, like, it hurt, obviously.
Yeah. But you didn't freak out.
Me and Richie were crying afterwards because we almost fought each other.
Yeah.
I wasn't crying because I punched a freaking brick column. Like,
here's the question: how did you miss Richie's big ass head, dude?
He moved because he wasn't inebriated.
Yeah, but I feel like Richie moving is like the broadside of a barn moving. Like it moved, but you still caught some of it.
He moved, and I just
he must have moved pretty fucking fast.
Fully swung. Yeah.
Adam said, "Yo, take care of your foot. I never took care of my injuries, and now I regret it." He's taking care of it, if I'm not mistaken. You soaking it in some Epsom salt?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Putting some tussin on it?
Yeah. Shaking it up more tussin.
Add some water, shake it up. You got
I do that. I ice it.
Your feet are pretty important. Like, I think we take for granted how important our feet are, which is one of the reasons why, like, when people are like, damn, why do you spend so much money on shoes? Like, I always buy cheap shoes. And I'm like, here's the thing, man. My parents told me a long time ago that your feet are important. And one of the things that you don't want to do is put cheap shoes on your feet because they'll fuck your feet up. Mm-hmm. Like if you look at the people that look at people years ago that were like, oh, I'm going to wear these because I'm not into the whole expensive shoe thing. And then later in life, they got fucked up ass feet. Yeah. Bunions and all types of shit. Yeah, the shoes are expensive, but there's a reason for that. Some of that money goes into R&D. You know what I'm saying? Like a good amount of the money. Obviously, there's profits. Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Oh yeah,
but they put a lot of money into R&D. Like, I'll say this: when you're saying Jordans are worthless, put on a pair of Jordans and then put on a pair of fake ones from Walmart and walk around in them for a week each, and tell me which ones are more comfortable. Yeah. And Small said, yeah, cheap shoes will fuck your back up for sure. King said if shoes weren't important, people wouldn't be measured in feet.
Yep. Wow. Look at that.
Wait, wrong one. Hold on. I got to blow it up for that one. Yeah. Right? It's true. And I'm not saying that everybody should go get Jordans. I'm not saying that. No, but if you don't think that expensive shoes are better for you, go get a pair of really cheap dress shoes and then go get a pair of nicely made fucking like Italian dress shoes and see which one you can walk around all day in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes that's one of the things that bothers me when people talk about like people in lower income areas. Like, oh, they may not be able to pay this bill, but they sure do got a pair of new Air Maxes. Yeah. I mean, what do you want them to wear? Some fucking pro kids and fuck their feet up? Right. You know what I mean? If Air Maxes take care of your feet. Listen, that air bubble, it's cushion. Yeah. That helps your back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here for it. Yeah, I definitely, one thing that I will never do is wear like cheap shoes. I wear cheap shoes because I didn't pay much for them. For sure. I got them on sale. Yeah. That's fine. But don't wear cheaply made shoes. Yeah, for sure. It's terrible for your feet. Even like, I'm not a big fan of people like dressing their kids up in like all the shit that they wear because their kids don't give a fuck. Yeah, they don't. You put your kid in a pair of Jordans and they're pissed off because the other kid
can't fucking play in the sand.
Well, the other kid has the pair that has the lights in the bottom. The fucking pro kids with the lights in the bottom, but after a certain age, when they're running around, get them a pair of Nikes. Don't have to be the Jordans. Don't have to be the fucking, you know what I mean? But get them a pair of something
or anything like that. Nike,
get them a pair
Adidas,
of something,
anything.
Yeah, something quality, something that they put some R&D into, so your kid isn't fucking out here fucking their feet up. Yeah, there's some more parenting advice from two guys that aren't parents. Oh man, I think it's about that time, man. Cool. Ah, that's not the one. There we go. Should we do Old Faithful? Hold on. Should we do oh shit, just for old time's sake.
Look at that,
yeah. Once in a while we'll break it out. Once every now and again, we'll break it out. Thank you everybody. Gotta wipe my nose again. Thank you everybody for joining us, me and the one and only Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda, for this episode of I gotta blow my nose again.
Hey, is your nose running?
Yeah.
Better go catch it.
Hey-oh! Oh, man. Now I can do this properly. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this Jackie Robinson episode of the Two Endangered Mammals podcast, the #1 podcast in my duplex. I have been your host. Did I say toast?
You meant to say toast.
The toast?
Yeah. So
I've been the toast of the town.
So it was like to host.
Yeah, your toast. Oh, man. I have been your host, Mr. Tiger Adinaldo. I was about to say Tiger, and then I said host.
Yeah.
With me, as always, is the one and only Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda. Mr. Pun, how can the good people get in touch with you?
Instagram, Snapchat, Discord, @Pun-Fu-Panda.
Boom. And if you want to get in touch with me, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Pornhub, every hub. Spank Bang.
Spank Bang. There's a blast from the past.
Yeah. Tiger39, YouTube, Twitch, anywhere the media is of a social variety.
And where there's a handle.
You can catch me at Tiger39. If you want to watch this show after the fact, you can catch it at youtube.com/Tiger39. Yep. It's arranged in playlists. It'll be right there. Just look for the playlist that says The Two Endangered Mammals. Yep. If you want to listen to it after the fact, all you got to do is go to your favorite podcasting streaming platform of choice. Just type in Two Endangered Mammals, and we'll be the first two that show up. Once again, that has been Mr. Pun-Fu-Panda. Sneezing. I've been Mr. Tiger Adinaldo. We have been the Two Endangered Mammals, and we are signing out. Peace. And I'm still sneezing. Oh, it's over here sneezing up a storm. I swear it's not the germ. I promise you. BJ Ravis.